Live again sometime soon.
We are live.
Thank you for joining, even though you didn't interact. I appreciate your presence. We'll meet you again. Thank you. I love you all.
No,
bye bye.
redirect them. Tell them to
Start the live.
Gossip 24.
Start the live. Guys, please let's meet on Gossip 24 Sports channel and let's get interactive.
Wow.
For the Nigeria-Morocco game and predict your scores.
Very careful with my life.
New Eve, you are welcome. Sadiq, you are welcome. Always on the journey, you are welcome. Guys, let's meet on Gossip 24 Sports channel.
It's already, the live is already up.
Yeah, the live is already up.
The live is already live.
The live is already live. Live for me, live. And then for life, it's just for life.
Life is our life.
Yes, and it is our life. It is our life. So guys, let's meet on the Gossip 24 Sports channel. I'll post the link to the live on my story. Please click on the live and join us. I love you all. We will meet again very soon. Bye bye.
Take your front.
So for me, it's a standard.
I
don't want to make this
It's fast.
No, nobody step.
So if you can keep it coming,
All you.
They have chance.
Jennifer, thanks for joining.
Let's talk about
Hey,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
So shall we?
The top player so far in the tournament.
Guys, we're already live.
Alright, Charlie, we are
I think it's an unpredictable player which is fit. So I think it's
Yeah, sure.
Which side is going to go, and it's a player that is making the team to create chances and getting a lot of fouls. So you don't know which side is going to go. It's both foot.
Guys, it's live and lights in the place.
Let's talk a little bit more about his movement in the
I think a big part of Diaz doing so well is that he's playing with Hakimi on the right hand side. I think if you look at some of the highlights, he can score, as Mango mentioned. He can take you on the left hand side, he can take you on the right hand side. He takes up good positions. His space, center of gravity, and his ability to turn from left and right.
You know the right
to manage and
he'll be up
Welcome back in the place.
because not only can he create.
We are live there.
We are live everywhere good.
Oh, sorry. So welcome back on your favorite gist channel, Gossip 24 Sports. Like I said, today we are borrowing gist phrases. So the room is bright because there is light.
And don't forget to comment your comments in the comment section.
Exactly.
And we are back again. Like,
It's for the people.
like Castro said, you.
By the Because is for the people.
By the
people.
And for the people.
Of the people.
For the people, by the people, and
Through the
around
people.
the people.
Hey!
On top of the people, beside the people.
No,
under
so
the people.
in that one then, say it in sports terms.
These two teams are actually going to play. Now, we want
Are you real?
to show you of these players, and we'll start off with this.
It's for the people.
Of the people, for the people, by the people, in sports terms.
Around the people.
Messi.
In sports terms, they say.
1.
Hey, this. Yeah, you
So what about the man?
So yes, we'll come back to that. Gossip 24 Sports, not G Sports. We are here for Nigeria. Only figures at the moment, so Nigeria, Morocco, last year, the previous African finalist versus the host nation. The cracker game we'll be looking forward to. Yeah, let's take a look into it. The starter for the in Wabali, the opposing side. Osai Samuel, Ajayi Basi, and Onyemachi at the defensive setup for the Nigerians. Then we have Onyedika, Iwobi, Lukman, Osimhen, and Adams
because of
in the middle and up front. This guy missed out.
like a right winger.
Indeed.
So it's going to be difficult for Bruno to push up today. If he push up today, it's going to be difficult for him because
this setup without Ndidi will make it a bit difficult. I'm looking at the way
make sure they close that place.
Nigeria has set up, right? And their main man in the middle is
Ndidi. Crosses.
Without Ndidi, how is it going?
When crosses come in the box, especially from this left side, 2-3 crosses.
That's what led him to miss this team. So
Since
since he's not around, I think it's a squad, so they should find people who can play just like him. Not like exactly like him, but somebody can play just like him. Let's see. My player going into this game is Lukman. I prefer Lukman over Osimhen because it's number 10 of the team and it's the creative piece in the team for Nigeria.
and he sneaks away to the
So in a nutshell, are you saying that if Lukman stands out in this game, Nigeria
choose
should win?
between Agued and Messina.
So let's look at the Moroccan setup. They have Hakimi, Aged, Messina, and Mazraoui at the defensive setup. Then Anyanui was a Butafon. If you are put my Morocco, Anyanui was a Butafon, where Anawi, yes, El Anawi. Then they have Ezazuli, Sabari, and El Kanu. Diaz on the right hand side, then El Kabi, the talismanic goal scorer. That's one of the finest strikers they have for them. Looking at this Moroccan setup with against the Nigerian setup, what do you make of this game?
So obviously, somebody who have known the Moroccan national team would think like their best player is Bayern Diaz, but no, he's scoring the goals and he's the best player. But
I'm even picking Hakimi over him.
The midfielder, there's one person in the midfield. He plays for Olympiacos.
Right.
Yeah, he is the piece of the team. If everything is going to work through Morocco, that midfielder is going to be the person they should and Nigeria should have an eye on.
Yeah.
When they see the midfielder and he gets his deal, forget it. Nigeria can't do anything about it. So as Nigeria have Lukman, they have, I think the name is Kabi.
Kabi.
Kabi. Yeah, Kabi.
Kabi.
Yeah, Kabi.
So,
you see me like a forward, but he comes and helps the midfield.
I've seen the play. El Kabi is actually their
captain, no?
No, the striker.
The striker.
Number 20, the one at the top.
So you see, he's the striker, but Brahim Diaz is the one who has more goals in the African Cup. So it doesn't mean Kabi is going to stand there.
This is what I was talking about previously concerning the team play. You can have somebody that is technically not gifted in goal scoring, but then he's probably the most productive player on the pitch. So if I don't want to go back to the previous conversation, but I'm talking in case of Semenyo. Semenyo may not be scoring the goals, but he's productive. He's assisting the players up front, creating chances for people to score.
Can you give the number of assists Semenyo has done for them last night?
It doesn't matter. Those times when we used to watch football, we weren't counting assists, the number of assists Pelo and the rest were giving.
No,
I'm coming. I'm
saying now. Those times I'm not going to challenge you.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
I'm saying now.
Baba Idris number Ben Obo.
I'm saying now. Why are you dragging this one to those times?
Baba Idris na national team abo na can say Semenyo. Baba Idris go national team na Semenyo. Bro. So we are 20 minutes behind the main kickoff action. And if
my boss, what's up? And they be out shaman suspiciously.
I said, and you go for the walk.
Super Eagles. Sorry, my bad. Super Eagles. Today we are winning. We are winning, guys.
Right, I think this is an interesting battle between Osimhen, Brahim Diaz.
This is Stamford Bridge. Chelsea Ashan. Hey, now the way this is Stamford Bridge, my boss, please.
We have interesting battle between Brahim Diaz, Victor Osimhen, and Lukman. I think when you look at the goal contributions for each of the teams, these three players are actually technically leading the team. So, do you think that this is going to be a race where they feel like we are competing for something and I need to make a statement, or they're actually going to play for the team?
So if you want to win, if you watch the Senegal game, they played as a team. So if you want to win, you have to play as a team. If Morocco don't play as a team, or Nigeria doesn't play as a team, I don't think they're going to win this game. If you are saying that, oh, maybe I have Lookman, so I'm not going to play, I'm not going to attack, I'm going to leave everything to Lookman and no cement. You are playing. Morocco will shock you because he wants to do host and win.
Yeah.
Like how everyone did the last 2 years. So Morocco wants to do host and win. So if you have to find any way. And when you get a chance, try to put them back at the back of the net. Don't squander chance against Morocco because if you don't come, they'll come back hurting you. They are the Lions and you are the Eagles. So let's see the battle between the Lions and the Eagles. How it goes.
If you're
when we go to Lion to buy. So when we go to Lion to buy, I can't answer maybe at the Lion and the Eagles. Yeah, super. Yeah, Eagle get to. Super don't ye super see a fancy eagle, the society.
There's no eagle for super.
Super eagle. Super eagle. Yeah? Any out put on Pimo Lagos. Just see our Ghana yet time watching. We are in a space.
So we are live on your favorite Gist channel. This is TikTok. I'm live on TikTok and live on YouTube as well. Same name, Gossips 24 Sports. Jesus is coming. Me who will be our free bar. But you just doing our life. Jesus is coming. God bless you. No, bless yourself. Bismarck Kobla. Hey,
Bismarck is free.
Bismarck, Bismarck Kobla. Ajamli. Leave your comments in the comment section. Your score predictions. Who is going to emerge victorious at the end of the day? Sunday, I've said that Senegal is going to play against Nigeria.
Thank you, my brother.
On Sunday. On Sunday. Let me know your finalists in the comment section and your score prediction for today's game. If you win, if you are in Nigeria, I'll send you attire. Don't worry. Or you don't drink attire. Your wife is waiting for you.
What's a man? So much more do. What's a man? I shall let it go manage trade. First half, then I'm with you, yes. Eh? Women.
So if you are new here, there is Gossip 24 Sports on TikTok.
Yes.
Gossip 24 Sports on YouTube. So please, if you not subscribe, kindly go there, subscribe. And if you have anything in your mind, you can leave your comments in the comment section for us.
Joe, do you think this is a technical battle between the coaches? Because if you watch
Eric.
Yes.
Eric. Okay.
If you watch the Moroccan system, I think that the coach has a very huge impact in the style and system the Moroccans play. And then I think Amrabat is not starting in this.
Hey, does he still play?
Yeah, he's still playing.
Amrabat of United.
Yeah. But you see, that's what I'm saying. That you see, there are players Amrabat is very effective. He's very effective in the Moroccan setup.
Yeah.
Very, very effective. That was where.
Okay, because they are two. That's some Arsenal. You see, they are
Sofiane Amrabat. I'm talking about Sofiane.
Okay.
So Amrabat is that guy that actually is like the engine of the Moroccan setup. Forget about Hakimi, forget about Brahim Diaz. They are the brightest players in the team. But then you have somebody that orchestrates all these things. That is Amrabat. You don't see. That is where Man United saw him now.
But it didn't work.
So it just didn't. At the time, it didn't fit their style and system. But it doesn't mean he's a bad player.
Okay.
Watch this tournament. Throughout the stuff from the start till now, Amrabat has been very fantastic. He's proving why he should be given a role, a defensive player role. Now, I understand that some of the players do perform under a coach's instruction, like a specific instruction from the coach. So if there are certain players when they are playing, you can see that okay, this is the coach playing. For example, like Pep, you see the likes of Foden and the rest they play. You see that Pep is actually playing. You get it. Now, do you think that is going to be a clear case in today's match? Because when you watch the Nigerian team, he hasn't been like the previous Nigerian players we know, which means that the coach has an effect on the players. It's a different Nigerian team we are watching now. Yeah. When you watch the Moroccan Secup too, it's almost the same. Like the coach is actually playing the football. Do you think that is this going to be a coach tactical battle between the two, or is just going to be like a players individual?
Okay. So remember the last one was saying that to be a very good coach, you need to be very intelligent. You need to be very intelligent because because if you are playing against the Moroccan coach that has been in the semi-final of the World Cup, then you should be very intelligent.
Okay.
And Eric of Nigeria is not a new coach. He has coached several teams in the African continent, Mali, the Lions, club side, and so this game is going to be the battle between the coaches. The one who is able to make tactics in the way that is going to favor him or her. Because this game is going to be a coach whose tactics is going to have an upper hand on the other one. So this one is going to be the coaches against each other. The players are just on the field being told, I'll be given specific instructions, but it's up to the coach to arrange the players properly.
Okay.
So it's going to be the battle between the coaches.
Yeah, I'm looking at the midfield of these two teams. With the Nigerians, in the absence of Ndidi, we have Onyedika, and Alexi Iwobi. And then we have the support of Lukman. Lukman is behind Adams and Osimhen, but then I think that he will come deeper. He will drop deeper most of the times, receive the ball and take it up front. They are playing a 4-3. They are playing 4-3-1-2 formation setup. It's like 4-3-3, but then Lukman is behind Osimhen and Adams. More like playing 2-2. You get it? Now I'm looking at this setup against the likes of Sabari, Kanu Diaz, and look, these people are playing 4-1-4-1.
That's Morocco, Nigeria.
Yes, Morocco. Morocco is playing 4-1-4-1.
It's all defense, all attack.
Do you think this compatibility, which of the setup do you think is more compatible enough to win the
So Morocco know that they are playing well, but they are playing against a team that score 3+ goals. That's Nigeria.
Yeah.
And Nigeria, there's nobody like Ndidi currently because due to yellow card, number of yellow card accumulated. Yeah. But another unsung hero for the Nigerian national team is Alex Iwobi.
Okay.
Because I remember, if you look at his career, moving from Arsenal, Everton, Fulham, coming to the national team, he's playing very, very well in this AFCON. So even though
he hasn't been directed,
yes, even though there is no Ndidi, I think he can help the one who's replacing Ndidi in that midfield because his work rate is very, 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 very high. Very high. Okay. He's all over the pitch. Okay. So if going into this game, it's since Morocco know they are playing against a team who is going to score a lot, so they are not going to just open their back and play against them. They will play, defend, hit on counter. If the chance comes in, they will take it. They are not going to play like how the Egyptians play. They were sitting back only. No, Morocco is going to open up, but when they don't have the ball, you have to come to them and come and unleash the passes they've created for you. So this game is going to be, since Nigeria is only attacking, if you look at the position, Nigeria is going to attack a lot, which I don't think is going to help them going forward, because if you are playing against a team that is giving you respect by knowing that you score more than 3+ goals, and he is indirectly play a defensive
he has a more defensive
bias. Yeah, and you have opened up, then you should be very careful playing against this team.
Because you know why I'm asking you this, because I'm looking at the setup and then they have Hakimi and Diaz on the line. When they are attacking, it's more like Hakimi is more like an offensive player when they're attacking, and he knows how to operate up front. But then when the ball falls back, you find him there. Diaz is very good defensively as well, and you find him these days normally at the back helping out. Now, when you look at the setup of Nigerians, it's very open. It doesn't look like they have supportive players on the lines for the 2 and 3, which means that it's a suicide situation for you. If you decide to go for it, then it means you can't come back. You can't take on the pace of Hakimi if you're on the right. You understand? Because when you go, now the ball into it, Hakimi or no more than computer. But the recovery will be a problem. So it's either you decide to stay or you take the risk of going forward and losing behind. And now, if you decide to go forward and take the risk of losing behind, means that the attack is going to be a problem. Because when you find Hakimi in those spaces and you lose control of him, he's going to score. You get it? And then when you decide to stay behind, so you are worrying your attack because you have to go forward and help them to be able to score. You get it? So now, when you look at this setup, they have Onyedika, they have Iwobi, they have Lukman. Lukman or Nobia or Taki.
That's the issue. So short one, then gets living.
Exactly. Osimhen or Betaki. unless of course they are all sacked. They are saying they are all
only
sacked.
Adams could help a little.
Exactly, but unless of course they are saying, but how many times can he fall back to help the situation? That's the thing. So unless they are saying that they are actually going to mount a structure where even if you are not attacking, you are shadowing, so that you can actually block spaces where the balls pass, like lines. You are preventing lines where the balls can actually pass and cross.
I think Nigeria will be in this game a lot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it would have been easier for them if Ndidi was in there, because Ndidi, one man is more like 3 man in the middle.
Yeah. One of them.
You understand? So it gives them enough room to go forward or even come back. Like say, oh, defend the corner. Ultimately hold you in such a way that the ball moves to the lines, and before they say that they want to even penetrate, people come back to support. You understand? But I can't find that with any of these 3 people, unless maybe it's a surprise. You get it? And that will put pressure on Bassi and Ajayi.
That's the issue.
You understand?
That's what I'm saying. Morocco is respecting Nigeria, since Nigeria is not respecting Morocco. Because Morocco know that they are playing against a team who can score 3+ goals. So they are not even, they've not opened up.
They are not taking chances.
They've not opened up their game too much from Nigeria. So I think Nigeria, they've lost indeed, but still life has to go on.
Wow,
life has to
when you're watching the screens right now, you can see the Ghanaian referee. Nigeria, your life is in our hands now.
So tell them that this is watch along. We are not watching.
Your life is in our hands.
Showing them the game.
So if you know my house, the referee is my cousin. So if you know my house, I have his number. I can text him right now and tell him to ask, and I make him let you win. So if you know my house, I'm putting my mobile number on the screen. Send him.
What do you bribe? You take bribe, Oga?
Roriza, I can't do that there.
Oga, you take bribe.
Alright, so like yes, I'm happy for our Ghanaian brother, referee Daniel. Me, like yeah, offside well. I'm trying to say, I'm actually training moving tinting and benching across it. And your side, no.
So we'll be adding the Chelsea game alongside. If there's any update from you. So Arsenal, don't try and lose.
So same time, Carabao Cup, Arsenal and Chelsea are playing. So we'll be doing Coabra, small Coabra. But then the main action is Nigeria against Morocco. Charlie, Nigeria for this win.
So how have you seen the AFCON so far? From group stages, round of 16, semi-final, almost getting to the last end. Or how do you see it?
I think it has been quiet. Yeah, so far no controversy there, no.
This has been the quietest AFCON.
Yeah,
quietest.
Because Ghana is not
quiet.
Yes,
Quiet.
it has been the quietest AFCON. Yes, and you know, teams. Some teams we expected to we do semi-final. They didn't reach semi-final. I think except Morocco, I will hear him say they were very strong.
Which other teams were you expecting them to get to semi-final?
Oh, people were predicting Ivory Coast.
Okay.
You know, the Cameroon.
But then for me, I think that they were top 8, and Ivory Coast and the rest were past. So from that position till now, everybody that actually made it through here, I think that they deserved it, because when you look at the pedigree of the teams that qualified to quarterfinals itself, they were huge. So from that point, you could because South Africa cried, people were expecting them in the semis because they did well in the previous AFCON. So those people, all of those people that left could have equally been at the semis. These people are equally good.
I can't be a half president.
Why?
You have to watch all the matches. I should be sleeping at this time.
Oh,
if I'm the president, I should be sleeping. My wife should be doing this. You just finished watching the Senegal game. You just maybe do some small.
But when you're vice president, go up ticket and watch you.
No, that one is different. That one I'm going to watch as a spectator.
Who go pay ticket and watch? You see the chef match free, so I will show. You show match free, so I will show. Black mind.
You just finished watching the Senegal match. I come to watch this one.
You can't watch match free to it is your body.
Right,
so 4 minutes more to kick off. If you're watching this, we are currently in view of the AFCON 2026 semi-final second match between Nigeria and Morocco. This year, I'm not baby one to national anthem. They're just singing ba 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 like that, but they will lose too. Oh,
Akimi.
Like, subscribe, and share. Join the feed on YouTube as well. God saves 24 Sports. recommend the channel. Charlie, Mobi share. Alright, Mamu Nyesao. This year, we're not number 20,000 views, 100,000.
But I want you to grow up a football. Share link.
What I see.
Because I have found a passion that I should link you.
I tell you, say, share $100 Gossip 24 Sports. Every bosom will be at $100. If you come and watch, don't worry. Every bosom will be at $100. Right. The game is almost here. Your prediction, Joe?
Morocco to qualify. I don't have a goal scoreline.
Goal scoreline. If you are.
Morocco to qualify.
Nigeria, you shape 2.
2-0. Right, leave your score predictions.
5.
Leave your.
5.
Leave your. Yes, sir. Like, what's your score prediction?
There is a third.
You see the way you are sitting now? That's the game he's sitting.
1-0 against
Bigger.
You make it face down.
Morocco. Yes, against Morocco. We are winning. Nigeria, check.
Alright.
Nigeria.
So, I didn't get your score.
I don't like them. I don't want them to lose.
So, what's the score line? What's the score line? What's your score line? So, what's your score line?
1-0.
Against.
Today, this man is the captain because he is out.
2-1 against Nigeria.
2-1 against Nigeria.
What
It's
do
a
you
joke.
want Nigeria to
1,
lose?
2, 3. Just a year 2 penalty supporting Nigeria.
Yeah, your best support.
Hey, super cheap.
No,
I
you're
also
just
support
support
Nigeria.
We need you to support them.
Just for Nigeria. Oh, okay.
Yes, that is also
Like, yes, that's why the rule is right. Daniel Nilai. Oh,
official referee for the match.
Official referee Daniel Nilai, you've made us proud. God bless you. Match no be hunsu. We didn't be now finals no so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our wonderful
Yes.
God brother.
What is?
We love you.
What is?
This one's a the lady we.
Wow.
Family.
But you see, the first day.
So yeah, Bono was a Mazraoui, Masina, Aged, and Hakimi.
Ashraf Hakimi. And the foul is it's a South Africa.
There's Azuli.
I was watching the videos.
Nigeria is dead.
We have Kanu and Sabari.
Nigeria is dead.
There's like a 4-2-3-1 formation, and then they have Anyami or say Wanwani or say
Anyaku.
Oh, say Anyaku was there. Kabi and Brian Diaz. So it's more like this is a 4-3-3, but it's a 4-2, 4-1-2.
So if on the pitch, on paper there is 4-1-4, but on the pitch is 4-3-3.
Yes.
Allah, coaching couldn't do.
Let's see what Nigeria give us.
Well, Nigeria, don't
angry me.
Because I prepared by the Guzi. You have to win. So
That's a Bankwana video. Mini Bankwana.
So I go and face it.
You see, if one not come, I'm not turning my Jimmy Kruma 5.
That one, I may be a phone.
Oh, true. This is a Bankwana video. You don't know.
That's fine.
Hey, why up there?
They said Osimhen's new name is Batman.
Lamasia boy no boy, up there.
So the game has started.
Alright, so kickoff is here. 4 seconds into the first half.
Let's go, Niger.
And do what?
You blew up.
It's the first throw-in against Nigeria. Morocco wins the first throw-in.
Just now.
Yeah.
The mean business.
This game is going to be very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting.
I told you, Yobi will be all
The trem of elegant football. Arrogance.
Wow. The game just started, but I'm feeling the heat already. Bono.
Akabeneza.
Plays the most beautiful football here. You play for the result. That's what decides really in semi-finals. You don't play semi-finals, you go to win them.
That's true.
Allah.
It's a battle deluxe as well between the coaches. Eric Schell, the 48-year-old Ivorian-born Franco-Malian coach who took Mali to the quarterfinals of the last Africa Cup of Nations before they lost heartbreakingly in the final moments of their quarterfinal tie to the eventual champions, while up against him is Walid Regragui, the man that's transformed Moroccan football and transfixed audiences with his captivating play.
But you were asking of the
and Masina playing in central defence.
like
How
the way
critical will their role be today
in terms of
dangerous
standard
attack
infrastructure,
that includes Victor Osimhen.
quality,
Well, the Nigerians have
and
suspected
like audience, like in terms of viewer audience appeal, I think that this has been one of the best AFCON, yes, AFCON tournaments I've watched.
Scored Nigeria's first goal of the tournament. Calvin Bassey, who's been outstanding defensively throughout this campaign. Comes across his
No, you shouldn't! Are you serious?
They give a pass to your player. Oh, give it to Brian Diaz.
And these are some of the chances you shouldn't miss in a game.
You give a pass. Somebody's standing here.
You did not pass the ball. But ball the French, Bosim. Hey, I'm on Niger. I'm not sure me casa. That was a nice tackle.
These are some of the chances you don't miss in a game. Like you don't, all these things they don't come.
Well,
Everybody are hoping up.
Hey, complaints.
Galatasaray striker for handball against Morocco.
Nigerians are playing some really good football. I mean, very beautiful. And then yes, a born or one effect or my results. You understand? Hey.
Wait, is it that the coach intentionally benched Ndidi or?
I think Ndidi have a yellow card.
Well, this guy, okay, I think it's early days yet, but I'm watching his style and I think I'm liking him already. In terms of control and the way he. Yes. What was the name?
Different styles with different qualities that they bring to their central defensive partnership. Backed by Bright.
So Ndidi is missing the game.
That's Onyedika.
Ndidi is missing the due to yellow cards.
Yes.
So it's not deliberate attention by the coach to go to that. Due to yellow cards.
Now has an opportunity to have a darting run into Nigerian territory, but is brought short.
So this is
Ball out of play, and Nigeria have a throw inside Moroccan territory. Iwobi.
It will be very busy tonight.
A lot.
Very, extremely busy.
6-0, 60.
Charlie, pass me this chill.
This pass no more we chill opera. Bobo ni sim. Charlie and Pepper are tinting bia.
This guy is also very
good. That is the king of the free assist.
Moko is eaten out. You want to just
normally that's how they play. They are very aggressive and then they charge down so much. So if you are not able to resist the pressure, then they tend to control the game. I see that Nigeria is actually controlling the game. Like
I'm going to see my style.
Go!
Sorry.
But the pass was good. But that's true.
That's from.
But also, very good defending by the Moroccans. They thought of the man running in it.
This pass was so good.
The error from Shemi Ajayi.
My recovery was good.
But his recovery outstanding. Yeah,
his recovery was very good. Just giving a pass to Brian Diaz.
Was two players, one was on the floor, one was coming.
Every muscle, every sinew is at full stretch. Full credits for the effort. Brought down brilliantly on the far side. Free kick goes away. The captain is fouled.
Now, but if you say something, footballers don't go maybe for a long time. If you remember the Ghanaian player who was injured during the friendly match, he has recovered and is even training. Previously, one year the players have
bro, boys need to move back down. Back down with you.
Because now football they don't want to for the person.
But then, two best things to the competition. We do now. What of them are over now? Yeah, make the game now. Make game level.
You better say,
sometimes before Sunday, you then can't do them for you. Or you, by this time, you're trauma. And yet,
Bruno, I don't know Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Watch him.
This match is more like both ends football.
Nicer than that of Senegal.
The previous match, it wasn't that it wasn't nice, but it's just that Egypt were not able to do as a good show. So they made the game feel like it was a one-sided game.
They kind of like, and that's what with the solid team. The fact that you can vary your playing style, that's best. That makes you unpredictable. But in all fairness, the Nigerians can do that too. In all fairness, Tanzania was the team that tested both of these sides the best at this tournament.
Yes.
Until now, perhaps.
Wow.
Brian Diaz once again involved. Maybe a little comeback opportunity here.
If you had a
Yes, let's go.
No genuine danger. It's very important for the Moroccans to get Hakimi and Diaz into the game, and it's very important for the Nigerians to stop both of them from getting into the game.
You see, Osimhen comes back to tackle.
It's a collective duty. You have to. If you don't do it, you lose.
I think this one looks like a goal.
This guy, the slightest chance he will score you.
You know what for a shaman?
Yeah, Papa.
It's a shaman.
Look at the first touch. With the first touch,
everybody was scored goals, you know. Look. What's my answer away from the goal? Look. It's not far from the net.
No, we can. I see Egypt delivered the worst performance of Africa. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Since they can't play against it, what do you want them to do?
There is a very small pocket of Nigerian supporters just behind Muhammadi's goal. Other than that, this is largely a sea of red.
Victor.
Communication needed to be clear. Osimhen steps in, claims possession. Iwobi now looks for the ball, looks for the outlet. Eventually,
he kept the ball too much. He kept the ball too much.
It's a 3-on-3 potentially. Brahim Diaz now looks for the return ball to Al-Kabi. Gets it back to Brahim Diaz. Drills it in. Bassi has it under control. And danger averted again for Nigeria.
Pass.
Oh, boss, say, catch him. You boss him. Can pass it. Me man was na don't can bet it. On bet it baby.
He is a striker. Almost no one
No. From the back. Actually, ball come on sir. You shouldn't pass. But ball is seen in free.
It's almost more playing and you more.
As I be can ball playing.
That we check up some more fast. This is football sound.
Check there for the first 10 minutes.
Quite so far, Israel has given good account of themselves. Nigeria is trying to draw the first blood. We'll go to want to draw the first blood. So it's nice. So far, the game is going perfect. It's not like this game that it sat down for Senegal to play the ball. This one everybody's playing. So if you know how to play, you have to know how to score to it. So far, so good.
Arsenal like a little
Obvious. But your new manager, no, coach Chelsea.
Ben White.
Me patron this question. You man, new Chelsea manager, no, in charge. And they mention any
10 minutes place. Arsenal are leading by goal. Goal scored by Ben White and assisted by Declan Rice.
I feel like Declan Rice when you move.
A little touch.
The Canary is not a mono perfume rice.
So in the Bundesliga, FC Kulu 1, Bayern Munich 0. FC Kulu 1.
So like that's other happenings around football, right?
Yeah. Then Copa del Rey, Madrid 0.
Lovely from
0-0
Munirika.
from his game.
Battling from
Until
the
against the second division.
Brits
Unless
under
you
control, works the pass back to a giant. Munirika now.
Oh yeah.
Back with
Inter is drawing a first half to
Now in any other game, Bassi and Ajay, if they were central
Bayern is
defenders in any
losing
other
to
team, they would have been
FC
swamped by
Kolo.
El-Ghabi and probably
First half.
El-Azuri. In this game, a little more conservative from Morocco.
Kabi.
Yeah, you can understand why. This is the deadliest attack in the continent at the moment.
So Stafford with the national squad run 12 minutes. The more goals are going to come.
Alright, so the stats at the there's a 12 minutes play. The stats are shots off target 1 for Morocco, Nigeria 0. Block shots 1, Nigeria 0. Possession is 50-50. Fouls created, Nigeria 3, Morocco 1. Throw-ins 3-6. Nigeria 3, Morocco has 6. Crosses 0, Morocco 1. And then goal kicks 2. This looks more like a balance game.
Yeah.
Italy don't have fond memories of him at the Olympic
I would get
Games.
similar.
And also in 94.
Yeah. All I did is where one thing was just sitting there and waiting for. I think they were just waiting for counter so that Mamouche and Salah could just pounce in and score.
The
And that
Kingdom of
would I
Morocco,
know.
who take on Nigeria. Throw in Nigeria.
Hey, so maybe Nigeria is not much more now. Whistle and go around. But uncle wanted to go in there. Football, easy.
Somebody's putting something actually.
Osei with the throw in.
Football,
Looking for options. Eventually goes all the way back to Ajay.
Ajay.
Bassi.
What's on more? Okay, pass on. Is it football? Sana you.
If you think about his story, for 3 years, Calvin Bassi tried to find a team in England. He was constantly rejected by top teams. He considered giving up. And you look at now,
Okay.
and you cannot believe that
Let's go.
Unless you will be.
Oh, Charlie.
I'm gonna do some help, Charlie.
Will be again.
Referee, Cho.
Go!
That was a nice
The first shot on
Pass.
Lookman.
Pass the ball, man. Okay, fine.
Bruno stays forward. Calvin Bassi.
This left back is good. Bassi way. Charlie, where steady you, chairman?
And it was.
Look
I mean,
one.
he nearly didn't get a start.
Do you know why I like it?
Area.
It's very
Bassi
quiet on the pitch.
was involved in the tidy-up here,
Very,
but
very
look at
quiet.
Lookman.
What do you want to tell Bruno Fernandes?
This is exceptional.
Pekasa.
It was very quiet and
You watch that
his
video?
growth. His growth.
Yeah.
Lookman's growth is very nice. He
Thank
from
you.
the Chelsea
Referee.
academy. He was able to make the senior team. Went to Fulham, new work. Went to Leicester, new work. Went to Atalanta. That's why he had his performance.
And then that same place was where he won the Atalanta game at African Base.
Must remind you, this
Football
is
there somewhere.
out on the park at the moment. Hakimi, the reigning CAF Men's Player of the Year. Before him, Ademola Lookman, the
He's the one
2024
who
winner.
lets all this property in the name of the mother.
Yeah, so the previous champion was Lookman.
In 2023.
I think his wife took a huge report, and the concept has nothing to do with everything is in the name of the mother. So
Oh,
he will do that.
it was said that that news was true. So I said now,
It's true.
Now the trending news is that the wife said her friends deceived her and she didn't know what she was doing. So she's now apologizing.
We're not taking that.
Bloggers.
But I'm saying that it was the property was
What did she say?
in possession of the mother. That's what it was. That one was true.
This match is very open. Everybody actually make progress when they have the ball.
Nigeria opens up too much. There are spaces in Nigeria's half.
And that's what I'm saying. On the back, that's what I'm saying.
I think
Morocco respects Nigeria.
I think that I think they do that every week. When you watch for the second half, they open up. They open up like you are saying. And when the ball gets to the third half, then they close the gap. Then they close the space. So that's what they are doing.
And then when I feel like they're trying to draw them in, so you have a chance to attack.
Yes.
Morocco to test Nigeria's defense. This is one player that the Moroccans need to get into the game as much as possible. We are talking of Bryan Diaz. You see, each time he gets the ball, the Moroccans throw bodies around in front, ahead of the ball.
So corner kick from Morocco. Corner kick from Morocco. Corner kick. If you look at us now, it's not on the chance of football. I can see maybe your go against Chelsea was a corner kick.
Well familiar with Osimhen from Osimhen's time in Italy.
Kabi.
Of his career in Italy. Delivery in away by Osimhen. Australia will bring it under control. Morocco have players forward, including El Kabi. Calling for a ball over the top. That's a great piece of work finding Osimhen, but he can't pick out his partner in Akor Adams. Bryan Diaz on the near side. There's Azuli. Back with Bryan Diaz. Alenoui now. Mazraoui, Manchester United man. Hakimi under pressure from Lukman. Savani gets involved as well. Kabi wanted it. Nicely read by Bruno.
Good. Let's go.
Transition ball here. Nigeria pro. Lukman in possession.
He's trying to find the guy that I find.
And eventually work back towards Bono, who sends it downfield with Savani.
I like the way they are closing in on them. Alright, so someone is here. Nigeria started strong. I don't see Chelsea losing this game. They play aggressive. Chelsea always plays aggressive. That's their style.
Very much aware of the strength of the Nigerians, and they don't let them.
Someone you can share the link with your friends
and the Nigerians
for them to join us.
One friend is
so they are tightening up the game, which is quite impressive. Savani goes lateral. Hakimi, first touches, absolutely crisp. El Khanous, Bryan Diaz.
That's a foul ball.
Delivery into danger area, stripped away again. The referee comes back for a free kick to Morocco though, rather than play the corner.
I should have Hakimi.
That
was a foul ball.
Oh, no, we jumped with
it. Was a foul. Took the man. Yeah, catching the heel of Hakimi.
So I think that in terms of possession, Morocco are leading
27.
No, 51.9.
So,
yeah.
Very close.
Imagine if it plays up to 37.
But then it's still very close because the both teams have.
Because these days, he's got an injury.
And then
he really does.
Morocco has made one save. That's the
So the more matches at his club side PSG than any other player last season.
So, like I was saying in the previous game, if you can play well, but then the other team can have the luck. So you can see that there. So you can see possession-wise, that means that Morocco is actually playing well. But then the best chance of the game came from Nigeria. You get it. So football can always be like a two-way affair.
You don't have to always play well.
Yes. You just have to be strategic about it.
Plays short. Chip over the top. Players there, and the header is wide. And again, gets no reward. This Azuli, Alenoui, again, all lining up.
Hey, someone.
Tease this one in.
I don't have friends. I watch only one here. We're actually watching the Nigeria-Morocco game, but then we are taking updates also as from the Chelsea Arsenal. So it's like here and there affair. We watch here small, watch here small. The two games all year, they really good. Mr. Kelvin.
But Leo, so far so good. Daniel Lai is officially taking fairly well. There's no issue that is taking the game from Morocco. It's fairly officiated game. So far so good.
Alright, so you heard from Jojo and Sano. Jojo, you see. Daniel Lai. But then the whistle is loud from the stadium, so you can see the whistles.
They don't do special on the referees.
Sometimes you will blame the players, but they know they hear. They know they hear. But just imagine.
So someone is 33 years.
Someone is laughing for me. There's this assertion that
sometimes on the wet surface you can get a slightly awkward bounce.
Chelsea always loses a game when Palmer is not playing against Arsenal.
Back to a guy. Here's Bassi now.
Let's see how this goes.
Bassi looked to go forward. El Khanous finds Mazraoui. Thought about going. Literally up towards Brahim Diaz. Bruno.
Bruno was a come
scoop and
Bruno
safety.
Come up pass.
Beautiful ball control by Diaz there, but this one, but Bruno did not let him. I left. Even though he was moved.
That was close.
Nigeria is defending pretty well.
Hakimi finds Okabe. Bassi is on him. And again protects the ball.
Nice.
Down he goes. Free kick Nigeria. I spoke about it. He was rejected by Crystal Palace, by West Ham, by
well, you have a point. No Palmer, no James, no Caicedo. That's tough for Chelsea. Very true. Very true. Because at least one of them, even one of them, could have kept the balance in the team for Chelsea.
The rest of the players are being paid. So they should also play. The rest of the players are being paid. They should also play. Only I'm not making sense.
Where you have a point.
The way they play them, you also be paid. So
It really is a story of resilience. He was one of the standout figures for Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, but Rangers made the Europa League final a few seasons ago. They lost out to Eintracht Frankfurt disappointingly on penalties in the Europa League that season, 22. But he was outstanding.
He's grown as a player.
I think I mentioned this to you before, but I think he really came into his own when he was shifted from left back into a central defensive position. Where he just seems to read the game absolutely impeccably. Marcina lets it go past him as Alzuli drove the ball back towards his own defence. Away by Bono. He's got a big boot on him. Kabi and Ajay battling. Iwobi and El Khanous getting to know one another a little well, and the referee takes the ball to the midfield. We'll have a drop ball to get play back underway.
The game is so beautiful, the referee also wants to play. Come on, give me the ball.
So the referee also wants to play.
Morocco with a perfect record in qualifying.
Well, Chelsea are
against Nigeria with a perfect record in this tournament.
So they are down by a goal. They are down by a goal. I say the Chelsea is down by a goal, but I'm impressed with their gameplay. Yes, they are really doing
No, Ali.
Yes.
I think Morocco should reduce the long balls. Yeah, because the Nigeria players are tall. Taller than them.
You think it's not working for them?
No, it's not working because they are taller than them. So if you play the long balls, you take it from them. Any second ball here, the Nigerians are taking it.
Alright, so Morocco is still dominating 56 for
Well, they have in front of them.
So you see, Nigeria don't play long balls. They put the ball on the ground. So we reduce it because Nigeria are taking all the long balls from you guys.
They play with caution also, and the Nigerians are doing the same.
Here's Bassi. Loping run forward, finds Iwobi.
I think
Bruno's staying a little further forward. Munich is not too far ahead.
I think that might probably be their
Iwobi,
game
but it's
plan.
Ajay he goes to. Akor. Now an opportunity for him to show his exquisite touches, movement, and perhaps even his powerful finishes as well. Iwobi. Akor broke left when Iwobi passed right.
You figure the guy goes, but the guy
That's really been the case in this tournament so far.
Well, Osai is saw for just a moment. He stayed high. Loves getting forward. He's got great energy. He provides so much width for Nigeria down the right. Bruno looking to do that down the left as well. He's marshalled Brahim Diaz rather well today. Iwobi, Onyedika.
That's the guy I'm talking about.
Onyedika with a lovely pass into a danger area. Akor Adams, but a great recovery from Naim Fagir.
You see the guy I'm talking about.
Brahim Diaz. An opportunity to push forward. That'll be a handball call. Free kick Morocco.
That's what's so impressive about this Nigerian side. You lose such a gigantic player like Ndidi, and they bring in Onyedika.
What you're saying?
One of the great things about the earlier group stage is the fact that Nigeria won 2 from 2 early, allowed them to test the depth of the squad in their third group stage match against Uganda.
Wow, what a
and
nice
my word, did the French players step up?
Spot on. I totally agree with you. I think that's what's made the difference in this thing. The fact that everybody got a taste of it, almost everybody got a taste of the tournament, I think it's made a lot. And it's highly important psychologically for a team. And you see the benefits now. Onyedika is not much rusty.
Morocco there have earned another corner, another set-piece opportunity to test Nigeria's defensive efforts. Al-Kabi making telling runs, the ball has gone beyond him though towards
Ah!
Al-Kabi tried to scoop it goal-bound, but miscues. And the ball is swept to safety by Nigeria's defence. Mazraoui.
That was very dangerous there.
Hey!
Al-Kabi is not a player to be left
Hey,
alone.
Chelsea boy. One fire. I jump on the score by offside. I bet offside in Zoom.
It's deflected but rather tamely and disappointingly from Morocco.
Offside, sir. You better check offside, sir. Near the apple. Damn, that didn't come off good.
Once again, a free header in the middle by Diaz.
Who's not amongst the taller players on the park.
This was already the defense free header, which is totally unacceptable.
Man.
Oh, rarely do you see Al-Kabi do that.
So Morocco with 2 decent opportunities in the last couple of minutes. Nigeria showing some genuine impetus going forward in the minutes prior to that though.
Yeah, Chelsea's playing better than us.
Maybe we're seeing a little more industry from both sides. But momentum starting to shift as well.
Let's have the leader.
Masu, Onyedika, Shubi Ajay, Hull City man, former Arsenal youth player.
So much discipline from both sides. When you watch the positioning of both sides, they have total.
Well, yeah, it's a matter of time. But it's a matter of time for the Nigerians, not Chelsea
Intimidated,
fans.
but they absolutely respect their
I don't want,
Exactly.
I don't want to make Nigeria win, then we find out it'll be Chelsea. Big on Kekeda.
Thank you, my brothers.
Nigeria, Kena Kekeda. Chelsea, Kena Kekeda. So, guys, tap, stay. And then tap, say.
That one is into like.
Tap, like they are moving. Tap.
Cuts back inside. Half an hour has come and gone.
Yo, I think I'm beginning to believe what he said.
But it certainly
If
doesn't feel as if
Bulldog doesn't come in
done.
there, we are going to see an extra time on this game.
Mazraoui under pressure.
Oh, you see that?
Goes
What's that
down.
ball around?
Free
Some of
kick
these games,
Morocco.
when you start, there is tension. Everybody's trying to be careful. But then sometimes within that time, you know, your carefulness can be a small mistake. And when you get that chance, you take advantage. You don't get like you don't make. You have to make use of it. But when it slips, Now the person becomes extra careful. Because they won't want to commit the same mistake again. Then the errors become very, very and there's Harry. So I got no, the Moroccan guy should have just given the ball to Brian Diaz, and that was all.
The corner kick, the guy had a chance. Why didn't he clear from that? He wanted to.
No, the ball like was behind him.
What is impressive is both teams.
It's not like drawing the ball close to you, more like that.
Impressive. Now you understand why they're both here. Why they could get this far.
Shots of encouragement were hushed slightly by Nigeria's attacking promise, but now the thunderclap is beginning to go around Rabat. Ball back into space, Hakimi will bring it under control. Bono is calling for it, will receive from his captain. Aguerd under pressure from Osimhen. Iwobi gets a little touch on Hakimi's ball. Osimhen now in with a chance. Square, Lukman is there, but Messina wins the ball.
This ball playing this one, they have to change it to small now. They want to play from the back. They want to play from the back.
And you're bad, but so which I want to
tiny errors being forced by opponents. But the recoveries are so good. He is
So
beyond Bassi. Into the danger area.
nice. Sorry.
Outside the area.
outside the area.
I'm ready.
And this is bad news for Calvin Bassi because that means he will
We
miss
lose the
Nigeria's
final.
next fixture.
We lose the final.
Wait, Calvin.
Calvin Bassi with a yellow card means he is suspended for Nigeria's last game, whether it's third place or the final.
But there was a pulling of his shirt first before that.
Also, mine, sir.
I think the Nigerians will not be thinking of the final now. They will be thinking of, first of all, winning this one.
But in football, every second counts. So sometimes you should have share with them. What's
That's true.
About you.
That's true.
Yeah, but one go pay, buy a home and a bundle. Of course, now home and I said a bundle. Also, a fucking waiting about the there now.
Ajax Amsterdam, when he first got there.
We defended 90 minutes. We should go.
And I thought he did very well there, so I was surprised.
I was home at that chance back will be now go to another say. Football is a funny game.
Now, dangerous set piece.
You can never understand it.
He's got the ability to go direct,
Chelsea
even
will
from
lose
this
what?
angle.
Yo.
He's a quality
I
set
Chelsea
piece
fan
taker,
now.
but will he
I
have to
don't
try and
know,
chip
I
it in
don't
for
know.
any of the tall players to get on the edge of?
This ball look like a blue.
Away.
This ball look like a blue.
Away. Away.
Hakimi goes direct, and he's far away.
Okay, we over free
Away,
guys.
Mose.
Outside netting.
There's someone. Come on, man.
Ooh, that was not
My
far.
left, my ball left in ball here.
He struck it very well.
Yo, someone.
Lefty, yeah, lefty.
Nigeria could do better with the ball.
Let's see what happens after
Well,
90
it's just
minutes.
about to set score, Adams.
Sense about lefty, the ball.
Yeah, a left-footed person. Yeah.
It's lively in Rabat.
Rabat.
A roar
Ah,
from the
I'm okay.
Rabat
I'm
crowd.
okay for a reason.
They are doing everything to be the 12th man for the Moroccans.
Up by Messina, but not cleared.
Yeah.
Lukman, comeback is good, and Aguerd is there in the
Lou, one
rescue
thing is
area.
that
Nigerian centre back Calvin Bassey will listen there.
Lou, one thing is that we also choose also defending well.
Yes, after the after that Lukman opened that Bono save, they have been very careful.
The passing line, that was
But
very,
then,
very well played.
but then having Bassey miss the finals, don't you think will be a very big deal to Nigeria?
No, let them qualify first. No, it's those let them qualify first.
We are assuming they qualify.
It will be a big blow, but 23 months squad, so they should try and find somebody to replace him because it's part of the football. Yellow card, red card. So the coach has to find somebody to replace him. But it's going to affect them a lot going into the final. a lot.
I don't actually think he got he's having pains from having been struck. I think it's kind of like a slipped. Coupled with the strike.
No, as we are watching the Nigeria Morocco, let's talk about the Chelsea Arsenal game. Victor Gyökeres, what is the issue? What is the issue with Victor Gyökeres?
Looks like he got a knee in the outside of his.
What's the issue?
This issue.
What's the issue?
This issue there, I don't know, but I think that my
my
problem is, I think my problem is two things. It's either
That hurts.
Gyökeres is not finding the right connections up front and the right link-up plays, or it's either he makes the right runs, but Arsenal style or probably Saka is too selfish lately. Of late, like he'd be too selfish now to release the ball. Because when you steady, I still say most often if you play with players like Martinelli, Madueke and the likes, they are very quick with the ball and they get it to him, like they release the ball on time to him. It's probably maybe the positions he finds himself that doesn't make him score. But when he plays Saka, Saka is always in the position where he wants to score. You get. So it'll become a problem finding the balance between who will give you the pass and who will not give you the pass. Because you can be making the right runs, but then they'll not be giving you the pass. And then you are off the run, and then they give you the pass run. So this thing, it be either Gyökeres still needs time to adapt to the system. Because when you watch their last match against what was it, the Carabao Cup called Portsmouth. Havertz came in. Havertz came in, I think, in the second half. You watch Havertz 15 minutes he played was really better than Gyökeres. I could say like Gyökeres.
So can we see Arsenal didn't need Victor Gyökeres?
He needed him, but Arsenal is failing to make him their arrowhead in the team. Arsenal doesn't want to play anymore. You get, they don't want to play the Marine system. But then he is that guy. When you watch critically, Gyökeres is not banging the numbers. But you could see that anytime he's up front, he's there. He creates that space for others to score. Okay. He's that guy that almost every defender wants to hold him, like they want to shield him from scoring. So when you do that, you create spaces for other players instead to score. You watch the Zubimendi goal in the Aston Villa game. Gyökeres was making a run, and then two players followed him. He created a space for Zubimendi, and then Odegaard gave the pass. That's the typical Gyökeres in this thing. Impact in the Arsenal setup. He may not be giving them goals. That is for them to find a way or find a system possible to suit the way he plays. You get it, so that he can be actually scoring a goal.
What the style?
But his numbers are not that bad.
You see, my issue is that if you look at what he was having when he was playing for Sporting, and you get what he came to Arsenal and seeing, they will start judging him to be a failure if he doesn't give that numbers.
Sporting was a star man. He was a star man in Sporting. We had Henry, the likes of Henry, when they were in Monaco and they came to Arsenal. Like when they went to Juventus and came to Arsenal. Henry was like when he came first season, you know, Sito. I'm not saying that it could be likely for your career to score, but I'm saying that when you come to a team where the system is different, you need time to adapt. But unfortunately, today's football, we don't give you time to. You get it.
Or you can simply say he's lost his touch because.
Yes, because he's struggling to fit in. He's struggling to fit in the team.
Sometimes when a player moves from a league to another league,
you need adaptation.
Though he needs time to adapt and adjust and everything, but sometimes it's just like he has lost his mojo.
Yeah.
Because this Arsenal team, it has set up to the point saying, if you're sharp, up front, you are going to score goals.
Yeah.
You understand? But we are not seeing the results. Like every time I say, Arsenal is doing everything right. They are playing everything, but go now.
Because Arsenal really games, even though you be playing the games, Arsenal really the games alright.
Exactly.
By him himself,
Yes.
that's what he's saying. He'll be playing individually, playing more, but him to get a goal to put the ice on the pitch for him, it's not shocking.
So I think that they'll find the balance back. They'll get the, look, it's difficult when the team has a system everybody is used to, and then you one man you come, they have to adjust to a system for it to suit your style. It is you that have to suit the system. The system doesn't have to. You get? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get
yes,
it.
because they have.
Nigeria keeps losing the ball. Nigeria keeps losing the ball. They are overthinking this thing.
Yes, they do not play to his strength, so it makes it difficult for him.
They are playing well, defending well, but they are losing the balls too much. They're losing it.
You see, one issue with the Nigeria team is that the leaders look like they need to sit in front of the defense.
Nice.
Foul.
The ball is out.
But so was it for my Obi?
You see, because right now, Basika Abayi, it means there is nobody who can sit in front of the defense.
Okay, foul. That was foul.
Elio, there is nobody to sit in front of the defense.
Yeah,
that's
He's been taken out because of the yellow.
Yeah.
I can't
That would be like one
No, he missed the match. He has series of yellow cards, so he missed this match.
Okay.
So many areas that we could break this match down.
Very impressive first half now.
It has been.
Both teams have been very cautious.
And this is one where you're not going to be looking at the possession stats and saying, oh, one side is dominating the other, or looking at the number of crosses and thinking that
I want
something
this guy
similar.
to square, go and
But
do this.
what have you read from what we've seen so far? I mean, neither team is precisely where they want to be. They don't have the goal.
I want the team. What's the team?
They would
Go
both
my
feel they've got positives to digest in the change room at half time, you feel.
No, like I said earlier before the game, when the game started, was that semi-finals, you don't play to be the best team on the pitch. You play to win it. Because the title is nearby.
We won the ball too, but
I
later
don't think anybody's going to be
the
worried about
tackle was not well.
First tackle was hard. First tackle is seriously hard.
That doesn't matter. But the longer the game goes, when we start getting tired legs, that's when it's going to start counting. The movements, the runs. I think both teams at the moment are happy with where they are.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe what they're saying.
Nigeria
The
don't
game
have
might
any team
enter
to score early
into
goals.
extra time.
Morocco have in a couple of their matches not scored.
One goal
goals
against
in the
Real
second
Madrid.
half.
Hey!
We're looking at two different situations here. Nigeria scores a lot. Morocco concedes.
Inter at halftime is 0-0. Oh, then.
Bassi under pressure from Isol Zuli. He recovers well. Again brings Mobali into play.
About 70 years old.
Bassi.
There's one goal against Real Madrid. Abeloa, no. Oh, winning matches in Madrid.
Noe with a touch.
Yeah,
Works the ball away from the ball again. As Osimhen recovers. Adams tries to be in position. Does so.
I don't know the reason why he's second. He just lost the game.
Well read by Noe again.
Like later he previously won against a game against them. I don't know.
The Moroccans have this faculty, just as Nigerians also, to top up the
Madrid at it.
position.
We know we
Making
watch
it
it.
difficult for both teams to find
Madrid
that
and Mutia, but not
decisive
Chelsea.
pass that's going to break difference.
There's been no
Madrid, your
panic
team,
by
Madrid,
the
Chelsea,
side, but
no.
there has been an area that is allowed position to switch hands.
Not at all.
It's a
Been
better
very
menu.
composed.
Exactly.
Got two
Man,
very
you know.
confident sides.
And before they come, I
There's
said,
a Nigerian band of supporters. A couple with some musical instruments. But the cacophony in the crowd comes from the Moroccan fans. Here's Akor Adams.
What a
Akor
ball
Adams.
from Bassi.
There
What
we
a pass
are.
from Bassi.
Well, we come up now to 45 minutes in the stadium. We've only got 1 minute of additional time.
That says it all. Additional time, 1 minute. No delays.
No delays.
No delays.
It was only really the referee's communication system for a moment that needed to get put back into place. Outside of that, it was Zuli down for a few seconds.
So the 1 minute is coming from the referee.
Yes, Mazraoui charging forward. Brahim Diaz looking to time his run. Kabi wanted it as well, and Zuli set off after it, but he's up against, right to say, Samuel. That ball stays in play.
Okay, fine.
And that'll be a free kick, Nigeria.
But she didn't.
Clear foul. Obstruction. We're set.
Come on, Niger.
On the left
I
side.
believe in you.
And on the right side.
I believe in you.
Nobali comes across. And with that, the half-time whistle sounds. Nigeria and Morocco.
You won't win Saka. You won't win Saka. So, if you just joined the live video, this is Gossips 24 Sports. Second game of the AFCON 2026 semi-finals between Nigeria and Morocco, 0-0 at halftime. Who was the better side, Jonathan?
I think this one I'll say is a draw. I can't choose another thing because each side showed an eagerness to score. But I think on target, both sides have gotten on target. But it seems everything is looking a little bit careful. Regardless which team wants to score, they also feel like
You feel like everyone is trying to be
yeah. But Nigeria is missing defense because you can see in the game that when the ball gets into the referee, you now see Iwobi, Basi, sometimes even so many on the front. So I think the person who was put in place to replace Ndidi has not currently in the first. He hasn't replaced Ndidi well.
He hasn't replaced him well.
No, he hasn't replaced him well.
Interesting. But then the commentators were justifying the fact that at least not to perfection though, but at least it's young.
The reason I'm saying because when Nigeria is defending, there should be one striker in front there, maybe disturbing the defenders of Morocco. But when they are defending, we see the Osimhen coming up to add it to
Don't you think that is a tactical approach?
But if you're against Nigeria, it doesn't have against Nigeria. I think it was there.
I'm only asking that. Don't you think it's a tactical approach deployed by the coach?
I think so.
Maybe you see every game and their approach. So maybe the coach is trying to use a different approach in this game. Algeria is not Morocco, you know. Yeah. Morocco is way too aggressive than Algeria is. And then the slightest chance when they score, you might probably not find your way back. So maybe the coach is actually trying to find a way to replicate something different. Once they don't even have their talisman in the team, you have to find a way to make the team compact. Don't you think that is the case?
Yeah, that's the case there, but the player who is replacing us you should find a way to replace him because we know Ndidi has goal. I don't think he can play the next half time or the next half. So since you get this opportunity, why don't you utilize this opportunity by cementing your name in that way for try play so that maybe in case if Ndidi is injured or not available, you can just go and just settle with
I'm of the opinion that football has come to a certain Obiang star. What has here? You can have Onyedika play like Ndidi. That's highly impossible.
You can't see Madrid 1-1.
Hey! Alright, so Madrid have equalized. Mastantuano equalized for Madrid. Right, so I'm saying that players have different styles.
We're known for our sense of
Ndidi
service.
is not Onyedika can't be like Ndidi. Even if they have a defensive setup and then both of them are defensive midfielders, one will have a quality than the other. And when you watch Onyedika, he's more of a ball handler and then he's more progressive than Ndidi. You get it. Ndidi's defensive stability is something you can't compare. But then this guy, I think, is finding it difficult in the team because he doesn't consistently play. And this is like a high-profile match, and then it's more like a test for you to prove a point that you can actually deliver. It should have been maybe some qualifiers that they qualify you, and too many used to the boys now. But when you're semi-finals and they ask you to come and replace somebody as huge as him, you get it. So he's for me, he's not doing bad. He's doing well. He's doing his best, but he can't replicate what he's doing. But he just can do something that will adjust the team for them to win. So when you look at the stats we have in first half, they have both have 1 shot on target, and then shot off target 0 for Nigeria and then 4 for Morocco. Then block shots for Nigeria 0, 1 for Morocco. Then they have 54 to 56 percentage possession in favor for Morocco. That means Morocco played better. And then they have 2 corner kicks for Morocco, 0 for Nigeria. 13 fouls. Nigeria committed 13 fouls as against 8 fouls for Morocco. Yellow cards 1 for Nigeria, 0 for Morocco. Throw-ins 10 for Nigeria, 16 for Morocco. And then they have 2 crosses for the Nigerian team, 10 corners crosses for the 10 crosses for the Moroccan team. Then counter attacks. Moroccan has 7, Nigeria has 9. Keeper saves 1 each for both sides. And then goal kicks, 5 goal kicks for Nigeria as against 0 for Morocco. So statistically, I think that when you watch statistically, the game has Morocco in favor. And then he has Nigeria on the edge. You understand?
Yes, fighting for their life.
Yes, so I think that Nigeria has to do something extraordinary to save them in the second half. Not that they're not performing, but they have to step up in terms of when they are approaching the third half.
I think they have to be sharp in attack and defense. So when you look at some of the balls,
you lose.
Yeah, passable Amaobi. Now Morocco player Abefa, like they should be swift. You understand? And they are losing the balls too much. They are losing the balls.
Alright, so but then what do you make of the
almost they should make use of long shots.
Well, you see, sometimes it's not as easy as you see. The defenders in the Moroccan team are very physical, aggressive, and they have height as well. They have, there's this.
The same as the Nigerians.
I'm coming. There's this level pegging in football. I don't know. Once when I used to play, the coach will tell you, you are the tallest man on the pitch. You mark the tallest guy. When they have corners or when the ball is coming into the 18, you look for the tallest person and then mark them. Yours is to just distract. When you go to and you have the same height balance as the person, you're not even able to hit the ball, distract the people from scoring. Yeah. You understand? So you have that in this guy. What's his name? The centre back for Morocco, the tallest guy centre back for Morocco, trying to get the name for it. So you have that with that guy who is always on Osimhen. When you watch closely, he's always on Osimhen. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. And then people they are trying to locate. When you look at Lukman, anytime he gets the ball, he's trying to locate Osimhen with it. You see, again, I'm talking about again. Yes. So anytime they get the ball, they are trying to locate Osimhen. Yeah. And then again, it's always on him. You get it? So it makes it difficult for you to find it. Even when Osimhen had the loose ball in the 18, when he was trying to make progress, you could realize that there was just a blocked space for him. So it tells you that Morocco is always on the edge. Their eyes are always on the Osimhen price. So Nigeria has to look for an alternative or a balance.
Yeah, and what I also noticed in the game that Morocco were playing long balls in the early days of the game, but now they reduce the air balls and they are putting the ball on the ground. Come and let's play. Yeah, and it's helping Morocco a lot.
That's because the initial plots didn't work. The initial let's put the ball in there, let's fly was like I think that the reason is for them to give you that wave on the pitch where before you realize, and also Sanema will brand them. Yeah. You'll be chasing the ball, jump, it makes you weak and it makes you tired. It gives you tired legs earlier in the game.
So the possession,
and
as you mentioned.
One thing that is keeping Nigeria in the game is their keeper. their keeper is keeping in the game.
Yeah.
Because I've not watched their previous games in the AFCON, but watching this now, I can say that they've come this far also because of their keeper. Because the game he's putting up now, it's very impressive. His reflexes are fast. Yeah, he knows when to dive and everything. The players know they should do well and help the keeper, because time there is a pressure in his one. Like every time, he will miss something or go.
So I'm telling you, everything, my bed 1-1 must stand firm.
And say, you were praying for.
I was praying. Me vampire money we. Me vampire way. Hey, this is so hard here. Me vampire me. Me vampire way.
Joe, what do you think about the officiating?
Oh, so far, referee done your knee like I'll say for the first half. I'll mark the first half 8/10.
Our countryman is making sure that we don't get blamed for cheating whoever it is.
So he's doing the work perfectly, and no player is not like I said. They are rising like no, he's starting on business.
Talking about the Chelsea Arsenal game, Chelsea is also down by a goal to 0. Ben White scored in the opening minutes, 7 minutes into the game from a corner, assisted by Declan Rice. Well, do you think that it's just the same old season stories we are going here? Because for the past 5-6 seasons now, Chelsea hasn't been able to stamp their rights on Arsenal anywhere, whether Carabao Cup, whatever. They've not been able to. You think it's going to be the same story tonight? This is special.
It's going to be the same story because Chelsea's playing home and they're the first leg. Even if you draw, you go to the Emirates. And I don't remember the last time Chelsea won a game at the Emirates. That's when Lukaku signed for Chelsea. That's a very long time. So I think the game is still open. First half 1-0, and I believe I was watching some few seconds of the game, and Chelsea was playing very, very well. So let's see if they are going to continue to play one and add goals to it. But if they don't win, I don't think they can even go and draw at Emirates.
Okay. So going into the second half, what do you think is good?
That's what I'm saying. If the way they are playing, but they don't add goals to it, because I still don't get my head around. Even though Senegal is in the semi-final and Jackson is there, I still don't get my head around why you make Jackson go on loan to Bayern, then you go and buy the lap, aka Johnson. I still don't get my head around it. Why you make Jackson go on loan, even though he can't play for Chelsea currently, but due to the African Cup, but why do you make Jackson go on loan and go and bring the lap, aka Johnson, to your team? Because even your current striker, that's João Pedro. I always say Pedro is a good player, but if you look at the career journey of Pedro from Watford to Brighton, he has never given 20 goals a season. He will give you 10, 11, 12 goals, but to give you 20 goals a season, you are not going to get it. João Pedro.
Okay.
The currently is the one
center forward for Chelsea.
Yeah, currently is the one starting.
But some Bayern giddy. Obviously, 2 goals.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you look at his career, that's the journey of him from Watford to Brighton. He can give you 20 goals a season. So if you had somebody like, let's say Jackson, and you replace him with a different player, you should find somebody who is potent, who is going to give you the goals. So regardless, Chelsea always play well. And their coach is going to play well. I call the coach a doctor because the spectacles he put on is a doctor. But let's see what goes in the second half. Let's see what goes in the second half. But let's see. It's still an open game. 1-0 is a low goal. And let's see if they can equalize and come back and beat Arsenal. But if they don't win at Stamford Bridge, I don't see them going to win at the Emirates Stadium.
Okay, let me ask if you watched the first half. The AFCON game first half, and then it's been a here and there affair, but I think that Nigeria is on the edge, even though they've been looking like a side that
like I said, we are fighting for our lives.
What do you think they have to do in the second half to win the game?
Like I said, they should be swift. They are sleeping in the game. Nigeria should wake up. Nigeria should wake up. They are equally tall. They are under Jonathan Eka said Morocco was playing long balls. Nigeria should utilize long balls. More shots. What you are saying. And I'm saying they should wake up. They are sleeping. Losing the balls, only Morocco air ball. And the ball is the game is a high pressing game. It's a high pressing game. It's, you know, you cannot be losing the balls because at time they are ball is so shots so all I know is they should help their keeper. So far, their keeper is the one keeping them in the game. Moroccans have Bono in the goalposts. Bono is equally good as Momo Bueno. You understand? And see, if you are not able to direct shots at the keeper, now person will try to chance and Morocco is also defending very well. You understand? And see, when your ball need be and fly through the air and cut your opponent's goalpost, then you are doing nothing. You'll be running around the pitch for 90 minutes and pass. We do not want this game to go into quarter final now. Extra final and penalties.
Extra time because we are.
Alright, so I think that the submission Joe made concerning the long balls, he said that, if I remember right, he said they were playing long balls and then they realized that it wasn't going to change it. So I'm not saying that the how do we call it, the Nigerians shouldn't be playing long balls. I'm saying you see that when Morocco was playing the long balls and they realized it wasn't working, they had to change their plan. So I'm saying that the strategy probably Nigeria is using is they realized that in the first opening minutes of the game, they were trying to fly Osimhen, but then they have a get always on Osimhen. And when you have a player who has a height as equal as Osimhen, it makes it difficult for him to always go air. And again, it's also good in the air. So you realize that anytime the ball comes, is moving towards the goalpost, again always finds Osimhen. And just stays with him.
Osimhen is a typical standing nine. On your player, obetumi higher skills, ever teaching will be akofa ball hadia abedru hasi.
So my point is his type of goals is always in the air. And that's where they find him. Now they are not able to find him in the air, so they have to look for a way to score. That's why Adams is there. You get it. But the problem now is Adams is also finding it difficult to find a space for them to find him with a pass. So I think that it has to come from a possible Lookman magic. Just like the way he fired a shot from the range. So it probably may come from a Lookman magic, or the same Lookman they find them with any of his magic passes, and then he will work.
So what I would suggest is Osimhen is being marked. He's being marked heavily in the game. You understand? And like I was saying, he's a typical standing nine. Osimhen was having mistakes. The energy to be running around like we are waiting to have a midfield. Exactly. On to be so they should find a way. Or maybe distracted the players from Osimhen. And I said they should get another person and need each other and need him. You understand?
That's this guy. That is the one who is playing alongside Osimhen. So he is playing as a winger.
So on ball. The thing is on ball 4-3-3, but then 4. I think it's 4-3-2-1, 4-3-1-2. So they have Lookman behind them, and they are playing as though they are playing ball 2-top. But then Akpo sometimes opens for Lookman to come to. It depends on how they do the rotational bits. So that's how they are playing. Well, the second half is underway. If you're watching us, this is Gossips 24 Sports, and we are live on your favorite TikTok dish channel. This is Gossips Sports, Gossips 24 Sports. Recommend us to somebody. Like, share the live. We are also live on YouTube as well. The same name, Gossips 24 Sports. We are watching Nigeria and Morocco. AFCON second match of the AFCON semi-final. Senegal are already through. Mane scored a low goal in the game and put Mane through to the final game in Rabat. Who is going to join Mane and his Senegal national team at Rabat on Sunday for the ultimate trophy? Now, if you are watching me, you can also join us in a live feed, share conversations with us. You can share your predictions as well. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Ashanti Gold. Mate, why? Mate Kasa. But over share the music about who's going to the bar.
And in 2 AFCON, she actually scored in every match.
Right. So anyway, thank you for whatever review and whatever review you're sharing. We're seeing it. Thank you. We'll work on it. Why? First half, so far so good. First half, good officiating for our Ghanaian star man Daniel. We are hoping that the second half ends in glory. No bad news. Nobody will come and disturb our ears that he came to rob anyone. No. So, second half is underway. Enjoy it again.
In March, Morocco is hosting everything.
So if you watch the game closely, the first half, they said the position was for
Nigeria won the last
and Morocco was playing too much. Like Morocco came back and they continue what they did in the first half. They've not changed what they are doing. They are still having more of the ball.
Mazraoui's possession, Saibari, that was against the Moroccans. It was.
Please don't just watch the live feed. Like, interact please. Interact and share your thoughts and also follow us if you're not following us, please. Let's watch your game, Mate. Right.
Hey, Asiringa. Wow.
Watching on as a host of dignitaries and attendants.
It's not loud, right? You can actually. We would want to Mr. Mohammed, we want to, but then I think that this is like copyright what was something like that, content striking purposes. It will be a bit difficult. But then you can also watch it whilst you join the live feed. Let's have interactions here. So we want to share the live watch with you, but we cannot show the match because of content licensing, copyright, and whatever. That will probably end us. Strike move as there is something. Strike almost
We'll strike and ban the channel.
Three players wait, or Seaman getting underneath it, and that ball sent into space where Onyedika gets a chance to hit it. But he draws his effort from outside the area
This
wide
is
against the Bordeaux goal.
I believe Chukwueze was called
Chukwueze.
from Fulham was called, but I've not seen Fulham.
Uniform.
Kind of reminds us of the one he gave at the quarterfinal.
That's my player.
Quality in the
That's a
build-up.
fine player.
Very industrious from Nigeria to start the second half, but ultimately no reward. Again, live at play. Here's Hakimi. In towards Brave Diaz under pressure from Bruno. Down he goes. Free kick Morocco.
But I think that both teams are doing something right. They are making sure that the talisman from both sides are not seeing much of the ball, or even if they are seeing it, they are not able to do what they want with the ball. You get it?
What done by the keeper? This is not a foul ball. Don't do that. This is not a foul ball. You had the ball. You took your time for the play.
You see what I've been talking
This is not a foul
about.
ball.
Nigeria, and yet keep a of them here. They would have been punished right now if it wasn't for the keeper. Nigeria would be losing 1-0.
By the foul ball, they were grab. It's not a foul ball. You had a chance. See, you had a chance.
Oh, but or train it
I
now.
want to get a ball. That's what I want.
But he was held.
So, I'm because one of the one doing something now. Man, from one of the quite bonus or one, but I won't get the one still watching. He can't take a foul for you. It's 50-50.
Just look around you, Sunday Olise. Everybody is standing. Even us.
Very interesting.
Delivery in. Doesn't clear, but gets underneath it. Worked forward by Bruno. Mazraoui. Flicked away, Saibani with a recovery under pressure from Onyedika. Then the whistle sounds, free kick Morocco, taken quickly. There's Al-Zuli. An opportunity to impress with his pace down the far side again. Mazraoui now, the United man, size beyond two. Mazraoui tees it up for El-Kabi, but that was brilliantly read by Calvin Bassey, who stands firm again. And reaffirms his status as one of the best defenders in this tournament.
So, he just took the words out of my mouth, but great movement here. Oh, very generous play. Most players will have struck it by themselves. Selfless.
A little too heavy on the touch, back to Noali. There's Al-Zuli who had that chance a moment ago. Onyedika who stepped up in the absence of the suspended captain Wilfred Ndidi.
Wow.
He's done a great job so far.
Charlie, the game so far doesn't look like it's going to end up just like the way Senegal
Has either side managed to produce moments of meaningful dominance in this game though?
Not really. We've not been able to because the opposition did not let them do it. You see the Moroccans, once the Nigerians have the ball in the midfield, they're going to press the ball, doubling up and touching on the passing lines. The Moroccans do the same, Nigerians do the same. So it's kind of like difficult for them to play through the other game, which was to be expected from both sides.
That's Calvin Bassey. Shimi Ajayi. Bassey again, Nigeria patient in possession.
You don't want an extra time feature. Please finish the game for us in 90 minutes.
Bruno brings down Iwobi's ball. Flick forward. Onyeka.
Cross the ball.
And I make a no. What put a ball on that check?
What are you doing there with the ball? Just look the ball. Oh.
Under pressure. Keep that ball in play. In looking to cross it.
Yeah, I think it was just that.
Arsenal is leading 2 goals to nil against Chelsea. Victor Gyökeres scoring the second goal.
Hey, bro.
Down to the near side where Hakimi combines with Brahim Diaz. Again looking for a way through El-Kabi. Rabani comes out, good awareness from the South African-based goalkeeper.
Wow.
10 minutes gone in the second half.
So if you just joined the live feed, like I said, we are watching the AFCON semi-final game between Nigeria and Morocco. Still 0-0 in the 56th minute. And on the flip side, we are doing simultaneous equation here. So we are watching Chelsea, Arsenal at the same time. And Arsenal is leading by 2 goals. Pass. Yeah, the room is right. Arsenal is leading by 2 goals to 0. This my brother was bashing Victor Gyökeres, and Namin Pemone, Gyökeres just.
Does he have a chance?
Yo, Victor just scored.
Yeah, he just scored.
Victor just scored.
Then I make her say, hey, Bia, he has just lost his lead. It doesn't mean say he's not going to score at all. But the rate at which he was scoring at his previous club, not the Bayern.
Another score is saying that Ateta didn't like Victor Gyökeres. He wanted Benjamin Sesko.
That school of thought was not entirely true because Ateta wanted Gyökeres too, but he was torn between Sesko and Gyökeres because of the style he chose. You get it? And just say Onyana Ompe, but star now Ompe so more. say or your coach, or this guy doesn't suit my technically, this guy doesn't suit my plan or my style. So I want this guy, I prefer this guy instead. But it doesn't mean he doesn't want your cares. He gets it. Because your cares, if they say or your cares, well, you will need to polish him. But also or polish him. I always suit style of answer. But then if you buy a player that perfectly fits your system, when they come, the going is easy. They will play though. They will fit the system, but they will take some time. But end to say, you can say very well. What is it? Okay, this guy Trossard from Brighton to Arsenal. Trossard at Brighton was very good. He was more like a centre forward. But when he came to Arsenal, they had to change their thing. They had to change their thing. But we watch Arsenal's team right now. He's one of the brightest players in the team. And see, when you have a player that can actually suit your system, that's what we're finding about. And yet they say will be a pin about the policy. Eddie. What's that here?
Yeah. In charge for a 48th time tonight for this Moroccan side. He's only ever lost 4 as head coach of Morocco. He's won 35 of his previous 47 matches. And he's taken them to all sorts of glory, but he seeks further glory at this tournament and on home soil. But Morocco need to do the business. The players on the park. El Khanous will always look for a teammate. Ezazouri. Osai read it well.
Very good defended by Osai.
This is a splendid defensive effort from right to say. Well, he's been penalised here. Let's go back.
You're trying to that one thing say, oh my, we need jackpot. Then I probably a good now, but at home, and then now you are complaining.
What are they complaining?
What has he done?
Someone says he cannot even save himself as a striker, now they say Chelsea. Or the chair also. You are still looking for who said chair.
2-1, Chelsea 2, Chelsea 1, Arsenal 2.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea has scored 1 goal. Garnacho, Orlando Garnacho, assisted by Pedro.
Lord, don't let this be the goal that puts pressure on my team. Away! You keep on over Juma. You keep on. Or sorry, I'm a pan with Jolly and Sunday, and he didn't my message if you know catch on and make Juma. And that's exactly what he's doing. Keep on over Juma. Edman, what are you saying? What are you saying? Yeah? What are you telling me? What's that? Yeah.
Ajay, Osai, Onyedika, Morocco have it back. Looking to run into space, Brahim Diaz.
And you're she,
the referee, it will be Anwar Adams now. Back inside of Akili, free kick Nigeria.
Yes.
And this time it is Morocco who protest, feeling they should have had the free kick earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, but this was a clear foul by Akili. Nothing to protest here.
Yeah.
The earlier incident between Brahim Diaz and Bruno Imaichi as we hit the hour mark in the stadium. Nigeria 0, Morocco 0 in a match that must produce a winner. The victor meets Senegal on Sunday. The vanquished meets Egypt on Saturday. Moses Simon is among the players expected to make his way on off the bench and already receiving
There is a new
instructions.
circulating around saying said by the Egyptian coach. So they didn't have enough rest time.
He didn't have
Enough rest time. The Egyptian coach.
That's why they lost.
This is so lame. So lame. Like the team we played with, they didn't also have enough rest time.
Kalabasi looking for that diagonal ball, it doesn't quite work out the way
He
he would have hoped for. Onyedika with another recovery under pressure from El Kabi. Finds the Ajay pass. Yes, he will be seeking another line.
Chelsea's manager is cooking now. He's saying a lot of things that will be used against him in future. Anyway, he will say, I don't know who is calling them set piece FC. I'm certainly not.
I'm set piece now.
See, he's certainly not calling you people set piece FC. You need people of friends set piece FC. Cook! You eat for you.
See what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about. Now it's not even just one person. You have to
Yeah.
Makes it extremely difficult for him.
There was no intention.
And all of these guys have height.
I actually feel it. Actually, he was the one who climbed over.
And you see the way he jumped. One on the side and one behind him.
That should be very careful. This jump could have led to a career-ending injury.
This was the earlier set piece.
Bro, sometimes when you are playing games like this, you are adrenaline rush. Nobody's so, you know they think about one thing, so for your nation, you won't win something. Nobody the advice way you stop some things.
Morocco in possession for a moment. The ball steered forward by Ezalzouli. Mali under pressure. Slightly heavy touch. Allowed El-Khairi.
Say hi, Presley. Yeah, of course, I'm here.
No damage done for now. Ezalzouli back to Mazraoui. Might go on another telling run. Opts to flick that ball towards the back post again.
And the keeper has kept composure, even though there's much pressure on Nigeria than Morocco. Keeping it calm and making sure say on committee any mistake there much. It needs to be applauded.
The build-up is too slow. It's too predictable.
Iwobi turned off the ball. Hello, Noe. Michael Adams wanting to play on.
The interactions in the game is too much, and I think one of them is
Yeah.
because they are all physical and everything. Somebody goes down and then.
So the issue is that the referee, you see sometimes when you don't take the foul, it could be a goal scoring opportunity for the opponent. So the referee have to check.
Mazraoui, lovely diagonal ball out of the far side. 4 players central for Morocco. Mazraoui, Diaz is calling for it at his feet. Out a little pocket of space, but the pass didn't come. And that'll be an easy take for Nawali.
The keeper is doing a good job.
Plays one between two Moroccan players.
You're more born in a keeper than a man of the match because balls are calling soon.
Nigeria have produced some of the most dominant football we've ever seen at the Africa Cup of Nations. But they're up against the team that have produced some of the most dominant football we've seen in generations in recent tournaments and across the last couple of years. Two standouts in a semi-final. So much to play for. One will get a final shot at glory. The other will get an opportunity to finish on the podium. Masina. A man who's battled hardship his entire life.
Car.
Ezalzouli.
That was a clear push, no?
The hand in the back.
How nasty be a guy.
And free kick called. Ezalzouli in frustration kicking the ball away. No caution though. Here's some of the substitutes now. Soufiane Brahimi, who's in the centre of your shot, and Hamza Igamen, who's just recovered from injury. Both central forwards.
I want that one.
We're warming up at half time. You wonder if their introduction is imminent. Bruno.
Sure.
Very aware.
Very much.
Self-awareness.
I'm saying that this kind of games, it will come from some magic, some talent, some out of nowhere thing like that.
And I also feel that Nigeria is just playing the ball anyhow. You do the mobile ball anyhow. See, ball no.
The team is a understand.
The entire has a ball, a tactical. You are not just playing with your legs, you are not just running around. That's how we use it. You understand? Unya, exactly. Unya ball. When say no player inside.
A chance for Moku.
Who play a bien inside you. No single player of yours is inside. But what about Nico? I told her, and now I'm losing the ball, the boss, anyhow. Charlie?
Moku had a chance, but
well read. Well, the reaction from
Nigeria is lucky to be defending at the back.
Because he was beaten. Oh, he was beaten clearly.
So I bought around and I said, who did the deep player? Oh, yes.
Quality touch.
Justice for Kunde and around.
Great recovery.
And it's not even a lie.
It's encouraging him to take him into contact with the goalkeeper, Nobali.
Yeah. Recovered and was smart enough to put himself between the man and his goalkeeper. That made the difference. I mean, between the opposition and his goalkeeper.
Stanley Nobali.
Yeah,
Sometimes criticised for the man who more often than not has come up trumps for Nigeria. Sometimes he's been wrongly criticised, in my opinion, because the defence have not been really, he's not been protected by his defence line. Of course, it's not been perfect, but I think sometimes it's been unfair. What the critics is the receivers.
Football be funny, though.
Nobali. He's among those who's stood up and been counted, not just at this Africa Cup of Nations, but at the last edition as well. Delivery from Akoran and Osimhen takes it wide, keeps it alive, pulls it back to Brighton side. All the way for Nigeria. Onyeka around Saibari, back with Bright. Iwobi, he can throw in a pass. Where will it go? Looks for Bruno, near side, Nigeria. Good touch from Bruno. And the recovery is good, but kind of a hit. The whistle sounds.
That seemed like a poor first touch. But I don't think there was a foul there from him.
I think the assistant referee has called it as a throw.
So, we're confused here, no?
So it's been called as a throw-in, I think. Yeah,
you got
throw-in near the corner flag. Well, that was it. I didn't see the foul.
Neither did I.
So Hakimi will eventually step back and look to take the throw. Achraf Hakimi started all 7 matches as Morocco made the final 4 of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Hasn't started every match here. Came into the tournament with an injured ankle, but he's grown into this tournament and he's looking to impress in the business end.
Very important player for Morocco. But if the Nigerians are going to come on front foot here, they have to find a way to get more into the game, Lukman. And at the same time, they have to put in crosses, because there are not enough crosses coming in for Osimhen. They are not allowing him to play, but the crosses need to come in now.
Yeah, El Khanous and El Ainaoui have very quietly gone about their business in denying supply for Lukman. He will be charged down by El Gabi. The bounce doesn't quite favour him. It's read brilliantly by Calvin.
Yes.
It's a mistake now. It will be
Nigeria.
Once again.
And what they not sure.
one which you go make come before I go do as well. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1.
20 minutes of football remains of the 90. If the sides can't be separated, we will head to extra time. And beyond that lies penalties. Here we
Bro.
see it.
I'm saying they be
Oh, yes, 50
laughing.
minutes of football still before penalties
Because
will happen.
Exactly.
Oh, that's what Canada.
And the quality of the park.
But we
are here to ensure that it comes to pass.
Sorry, somebody forward.
Yes. Oh. La ilaha illallah.
Now we're putting down on the chair sheets.
Just
it.
Just
And it is easy.
Today will might lead to regret of this standard of
Nigeria, I mean, now I'm going to
at this point, because they are
now I'm going
for years to come.
for a lifetime, maybe.
Yeah. Delivery, diagonal.
I
wonder.
Goes to open space for the
I should be alive.
both waiting down the right flank.
This guy, I think is a waste of time and space.
Too strong,
Like,
too far ahead of either of those players.
But that tells you the quality of the opposition we're seeing today. You see the Moroccans do things we don't normally see them do. Like
although it's busy for nothing, or two guys get nothing. Busy for nothing.
I should be air the mob, actually.
Not really coming to the game that much, not much, even though they are threatening, they are trying, but the ball is not getting to them. So that tells you that both teams are evenly matched.
Where will the moment of inspiration come from?
Individual brilliance.
the way we fly the good,
That is what
the
is needed.
Nigerian pretended. I didn't ref no
I
any.
hope it's rather individual brilliance.
What's the
He
ref?
hasn't done anything.
No, that's what we don't want in football.
Chested down by Akora. Yes, Lookman. Ball taken away by Alanowi again. Lookman got away from his
You're
mark for a
not
mere
utilizing your
recovery
chances.
from Alanowi.
We ref need the won't need to be young for sure.
Alvin Bassi again. Here's Bruno. Akora, and great movement again. Putting pressure on again. Gets away. Ball into space. Steered away by Massina.
How do you play the ball like
Extra
this?
time, I don't call you.
How do you play the ball like this?
Abdul Adams.
I'm losing. I'm going to be any brand for you.
Oh, what a good timing on that.
You see, we could now chance for Messi.
Alvin Bassi.
Nigeria and Chelsea got us Messi.
Pulls it out.
Just look at this. Misplaced passes.
There was
They are being really sloppy. I don't know why.
Bruno would have had two to pick up. And Osimhen was away from his
Why you like? I don't know whether they are changed. I don't know.
Brian Diaz relatively quiet from what we've seen the whole time.
Very organised.
Yeah, not easy.
It's becoming like the Senegal game.
More like it. And this is like just a goal from any of the teams, and that's it. That ends the game.
Shows a little flair in the touch. As Alzuli.
One goal from any of the teams.
Nigeria, me tell me no more. You move many mas.
The interplay between the Moroccan players is good. A reminder that this is the side that has the most 10+ consecutive passes between players in the tournament. Their passing sequences are sublime when they get going. Alanowi, Mazraoui, there's Alzuli out wide. 5 push forward for Morocco. Delivery back there. There's no chances for Bruno. Put it out to the corner. Morocco, I can tell you, are going to make a few changes in a very short while. As we look at this one.
Bruno.
Once again, who's there? Bruno. He's been well positioned defensively, always placing himself between the opposition, cutting off the passing lines, and that's what's made the difference today. He has forced Diaz to
Well, 75 minutes played, 15 minutes more to go, and we're still on a 0-0 scoreline between Nigeria and Morocco. Charlie, this is crazy.
Anyone who scores from this point is ending the game.
It's ending the game, that's it.
Anyone who scores from this point is ending the game. And that's it.
Give us a follow and join our live feed on YouTube as well. God says 24 Sports.
Well, that could be a corner that came from his. It was a Moroccan header.
Nigeria, we dropped the consider for anything. I don't know if you do anything. No. Come on, pass it.
A couple of changes from the Moroccan players. Hamza Egemen offers up prayer before he makes his way onto the park. Oussama Darhalin is there as well. Onyedika, Iwobi, Akoradens. Under pressure on two. Ball spilled. Bilal Khanous.
And I say Morocco has the courage to take the ball from Nigeria.
That's the point.
Like ultimately of Nigeria easy.
That's the point.
But over one now, ultimately ball easy. You have the luxury to play.
I was boss in airport where back to na semasa. And I'm going to
On the opposite end, then the slip from Bruno allowed Hakimi a run through.
Yeah.
And Onyedika, clear foul. His body language was, let me get as far away from the referee as I possibly can. He's still got caution.
He was hoping the referee would be too tired to run up to him.
Still, Egemen and Darhalin wait on the sidelines. Their introduction seems imminent. But first, a set piece. The Rabat crowd roused once more in anticipation of what might come.
Charlie. The game is looking like.
Delivery nodded away by Calvin Bassey.
The game is looking like one that will end in a
Big shot as
draw
well from Calvin
and head
Bassey.
towards a penalty. Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Extra time penalty because
Down the far flank,
I want us to end it in the 90 minutes. And any of the teams should score.
You want the game to end in the 90 minutes, but the game doesn't follow your rules.
Yeah, it doesn't follow.
The game doesn't follow your rules. So how are you wanting the game to end in 90
You
minutes?
met Algeria. Since you played all your best ball
Great reaction.
against Algeria.
There's
Nigeria.
Ozuli, the short pass. Ozuli with a recovery though. And I know it. Back to Mazraoui. The pocket of space. There's Ozuli central. And Saibari. This is the passing sequence as we spoke of. Is there patience? Is there industry? Is there a goal?
Penalty. Penalty.
No.
I'm not checking out.
I'm on inside.
I'm not checking out. I'm not checking out. Look at the time.
now.
I'm not checking out. Look at the time.
No, this
I'm on inside.
this one there, no this one.
And the players ever contest.
I won't contest you. I won't contest you.
No.
But what is your Musuntina? What is your Musuntina? What is your Musuntina?
Oh, sorry, time. You are being sloppy. Oh, yes, sir.
The way through.
How do you miss this ball? How do you miss this ball? How do you miss this ball?
This is one of the things that pisses him off, and then they will say he doesn't. Oh, Charlie, I said, this ball is not something you should. Charlie.
Abba. How do you miss this ball? Ball away.
Buccaneering attacking fullback. El Khanous deflected back post.
You see what Morocco is trying to do now.
Zuli looking to recover this and does well under real pressure from right Osei Samuel. Again the recovery, this time Mazraoui. Onyeka has possession inside the final 10 minutes to go. Still the ball not dead. Not out of play. Mazraoui. That'll be a free kick to Morocco. And now we might see the earlier incident checked.
That's a foul. Neding.
What is that?
But it's saying it's out. No, like the hand wasn't moving. Like, it wasn't home.
Oh, that be okay, we decided that's a foul.
His hand was moving away.
But aside from the fact that
He touched him first before hitting him.
His hand was moving.
So I'm with you on that. That won't be awarded as a penalty.
Rules are rules. That's what the International Football Association Board says. Once it hits the part of the body before it hits the hand, it's not penalty.
Yeah.
That was the same call that was against Nigeria when they took on Algeria.
Nigeria was one man had
What
attack.
Morocco do have though is a set piece in a very handy position.
Nigeria. Cannot kill me. My mother did not kill me. They say I'm keep an obey you now. Ah, it won't be a day.
How often we've said that tonight. His ball recoveries have been exceptional in midfield. And now he looks to progress Morocco's cause. He finds Brahim Diaz.
But the pace between the Moroccans gathered back.
4 forward. Al-Ghawi now inside the area. Gets a touch out to the far side. Shot! Carried away by Mabali again. As Al-Zuri looking threatening. Brahim Diaz back in. Calvin Bassi hoisted.
What is it? What is it? What be a when you know a hobby? What's a bomb? What be a when you be a what's a bomb? What's the problem?
Oh, this is a difficult box.
That's an awkward bounce for goalkeepers.
Oh, Wabali did very well there, very well.
Onyedika is making way. Moses Simon is coming on in his place. Moses Simon, now based in Paris, which is about 5 foot away from Paris Saint-Germain, where Hakimi plays. They're literally on opposite sides of the road.
Oh, the streets.
In Saint-Denis. There's Oussama Tarkhalid. He's going to make his way on. Bilal Al-Khanous is done for the evening. And maybe that is just saving Bilal Al-Khanous, who was on a yellow card coming into this fixture. Oussama Tarkhalid will make his way on in midfield.
Well, I think both sides have the
And I just him at team you. Hey, and yes, what is it? Is it wrong to support you people? Is it wrong?
They don't want to go the extra mile.
You guys practice because you need to meet them. I'm not in the game.
So 2
Then I'm okay. What
Morocco,
happened?
1 for Nigeria. The ever tricky, particularly pacey Moses Simon, who made his debut for Nigeria over a decade ago under Daniel Amokachi. Who, like you, has been watching every minute of this tournament.
The bull.
I didn't know about it. You go off for on our side.
So it's off.
Lookman down, that's a free kick to Nigeria. This time catching Lookman. Timing largely this game has been outstanding.
From percentage.
Yeah, it was
My life
very
is
normal.
like
It's very much practicing central areas and forced Nigeria to the side. And at the same time, they stopped Nigeria from putting the crosses. So it's quite impressive what they've done. But I think the change that Nigeria has made now, the aim is to get to
Nigeria, for moment you don't have the but what's happening?
lighten on the attack from the left side.
Is it a crime to listen? You can grant me
Bagar shivers that ball to safety, just beyond the reach of Osimhen. Side of the boot recovered by Brahim Diaz. Bruno with a clear touch. Simon with the recovery. Onyedika back to Ajayi. What I meant to say was he's filled in that, he's dropped into the position that Onyedika was holding for the first 84 minutes.
Into super chicken.
Yes, but
Super chicken.
what they've also done,
Is it a crime
they've
to
kept the shape.
support you people?
They've
Is it
kept
a
the shape,
crime?
but they pushed
It will be an idiot. It will be.
Simon up front.
If I point match now, me.
And I call more, Simon up front
Mini
to the
me.
left, and I call more to the right.
I bet you me moody and see a neck. When Jaria shot Nigeria just now about both here Nigeria. What is that?
Simon.
What is that? Ah. What be a when you be asking? Uniani.
Decides to bet the
Yeah, pass my support today.
Uniani. Who should just red? Hey, white. Who will be a year? Just red.
Oh my, you can I am boring. But
Now 2 balls. Yes, and 4 no. Then we'll keep pay.
Agonizingly close to getting on the end of it.
And then we'll keep pay.
Up for Calvin Bassey's ball.
Chelsea 2.
And an talent mate. Yeah, Muki Pen and Italian place here, one I see as I'm here, some of their 6.
I go from Ghana to again. I don't know South Africa.
Eh, yes, it's a crime to support.
Hey, Madrid, I see you 2-1. Jesus.
Me, I didn't know you team that.
Madrid.
Nigeria, wake up, Super Eagle, wake up. Yeah.
Signed with Lille from Rangers on a 5-year deal a few months ago. Made his debut the day after signing and scored a brace in a 7-1 win over Lorient.
You will be. What craft ye? What craft? Oh, sorry, what's that? What's that message? I'm
produced in goal.
Tell me for Bobo and Nigeria. How could you on man? You know about the mom. We're on about the mom. Tanya Bobo.
Remains so.
Who knew about
when it comes to penalties, he will feel decidedly confident about his ability.
Nonsense.
And that's also
So when you do it, when she am keep an in now, how many keep an when she and how many
growing in his ability to stop penalties.
Yeah, one ebay. Yeah, one ebay.
His club side as well as for Nigeria.
Yes, support him. Yeah, one.
A little touch on that, but he was fouled, says the referee.
I'm not ding yam. I'm not quite over couple. More where they work up for then I'm okay.
two neighbors.
Nonsense.
Paris FC. Moses
My man,
Simon.
some TikTok
Paris Saint-Germain.
Moody and some.
From Hakibi.
No much.
Sabari. PSV.
Bro, como sabe a kona me de am pony am pe be fana unya concert no we na part ni so
Really is a who's who.
I am say
Being represented by the finest Africa has.
Ghana Blasters City and I try mo kakra ba ko pe team papa support na ja e. Ah.
Sabari.
Bro, ko sumo shani am pon ya dey.
Mixed up cleanly as Calvin Bassey shepherded that ball to his goalkeeper.
It's highly impressive, the positioning of Calvin Bassey. He gives so much confidence to the defense line to go.
She's ever he pan ball na me.
I said we have you to watch.
Let's have my hair baby dia e ka sorry go fie na na. E dey sem bi. Ah.
What's my answer so my answer?
Mo babo say. Ntako.
Which is great.
Sorry.
Mo sense of urgency nyina atiko. Say e dey you reso the ball na che. O fui.
Lovely ball from Dargelin back to Hakimi. Switches play. Mazraoui now.
Ndia medwe nyina e pa. Ndia medwe nyina e pa.
3 are central for Morocco.
Mo ka se mo ho na e me fe.
Ah, ada form.
Chance.
Wala pa da fumu.
Still alive. Brian Diaz. 3 weight. Hakimi.
Morocco mo shani e pa go.
Taking in with a little turn.
Passa mais.
Bassey disrupts and that'll be a free kick to Nigeria.
É uma cadeia.
Aren. E gare ne mu akmo di awi. Ma no din ma no.
Beautiful jumping there.
Ma no. Mo chire. Titi passa Aren.
Hamza Egemen's effort, but that was not the Lewis sounded as we hit the 90-minute mark. 3 minutes.
You need to be 2 plan better so. Yes, and phone come here no moody. Hi guys. Moy.
2 extra time in this semi-final.
Mambu for Nigeria.
Sabari.
Last minute goal. Mo shani anko winning goal. Mo shani anko na me dey sorry
Majority. That's what that was the word, and that's what's happening here. They're both teams that they know how good they are. Not panicking. And you see it also in the movements of Victor Osimhen and Akwa. They're just saying in their head, I'll wait for my chance when my opportunity comes.
Match na referee na di. Emi anu wedi ni ya no ni ni.
Look fun.
What's that ball?
Simon.
Alright, so we are in
Simon with it deliberating towards the back post, but Simon will get on the end of this enough space as well.
When I walk,
Depend for the Chile.
when I walk, there be someone or boy. It's either or worse.
Manchester United fullback is Calvin Bassey, Fulham man.
More utilizing your other way. One in the Masia Ham.
I think that there will be no extra time straight to penalties.
I won't go straight to penalty because there's a full of movie.
That's like a decision.
How about 30 minutes over here?
Every minute.
It's a 50-50.
I'm not going to go
Now,
No play extra time. Wait for you now.
this stage,
Wait for a Mama to see me now.
a moment to win.
Fence. Or do you
me relax, sister. Me relax, sister.
After the kid assists,
We drama.
what did Team generally do in the closing moments?
I can't get my the actual my no Nigeria.
Extra time.
But you have come, Jenny who come over play the actual Yassi. After the Bruna, as a for an abbey. As a for an abbey, more has me. Women massy. Move a woman massy on. Then he may hurry on.
You don't want the players to progress with the ball because anything can happen. In this last minute, when they score you, that's it. Because Osimhen and Bayern, they all attack. That's the closing minutes of the game.
Might be 2-2 high. That's what I said.
Look to the near side, Hakimi.
No, my team idea about chose a day and they didn't catch him with two.
Every time I support anything.
No crime, our mayor pound.
90 minutes, take it quickly. Elanawi, 3 players wait to
Go!
clears. Throwing Morocco, Elanawi takes quickly. Brian Diaz.
Go! Last minute, go, let's go!
Looking forward to delivery. Does not prove clinical.
Nigeria, make use of this chance. Make use of this chance. Ready, what you say, why? Who you so tea?
Apple.
Referee has the whistle.
Boy, I want the 90 minutes. What do you want? But when you saw Geneva, what I didn't know it when you saw one go. What is wrong with you?
90 minutes played. Extra time 3 minutes. And it's still 0-0.
Come on, the Packers.
Between.
Come on, the Packers.
Was to be expected because both sides.
You don't talk and listen.
Casatron, I'm my brother. Casatron.
Right, so 90 minutes played, both sides ends up in a draw. Looking at this game critically, like I said, my name is a comedy or more. So players know that. I mean, to me, who say, I don't know if they are afraid of the goalpost. When the Nigeria has been too slow, like they've been too slow, especially when they get to the 10 half. Their final passes, I don't know. All right, Nigeria for no, we need the help. Or Nigeria, what's in the wrong with that? We come and sit here and watch your match supporting you. Or Ben Brown.
Or Ben Brown, I can't go to mommy.
Foul.
Watch.
I love his enemy like Oh, God is my Nigeria. Yeah. Don't do that.
So, Leo, second half, same old game like the first half. Morocco looked like the team who would like to score, but actually their chances are going back. Nigeria is taking out the ball. Extra time, extra time. How are you going to see the extra time? 15 minutes.
The way they
penalties.
No, the way I think this game will end up in a penalty. Because the way both of them are playing, it doesn't look like neither of them is going to score. Because the defensive back line for both teams have been very solid. And I think they are doing a wonderful job marking the talisman in the game. When you watch Osimhen, he's been handled carefully by Aged and his compatriot. You get it? He's been handled carefully by Aged and his compatriot. When you check with the Nigerian team as well, Calvin Bassey is doing a wonderful job back there. And then I think that they've been able to cut or limit what's his name, Brian Diaz's access to the 18 box. And then they are making it quite impossible for Hakimi to make forward runs and then give passes in the final third. So it's not working for both sides. I think are technically very careful of the people that are supposed to deliver on both ends. And it's working for both sides. So it's difficult for two of them, both of the teams to score. So in the second in the extra time, if it's going to continue like that, it will literally end up in penalties. So I think that we are up for. We are technically up for a penalty.
Okay, so Chelsea has not due to full time for the first leg at the Stamford Bridge. Madrid is losing 3-2, so eventually Madrid is out of the Copa del Rey against, I think, the first or second division. I don't know the reason why it's happening.
As much as possible, because that is where I think they have an advantage against the defenseman. Because Osimhen needs just one.
Yeah, bringing Simon on, you can already see the change in
Chelsea.
That's the intent.
I'm only done, but I know the Ushia team. The one I said, okay, look, I know the coaching, right? Yeah, almost 5. And then on 1. So when you are some quite be sure almost 5 minutes, or you say, only a train, Nini sent the canna out the canna.
Between the nearly 150 appearances for Nigeria, Victor Osimhen.
No, because this my eyes are big. You go for nothing. I can barely hear myself.
7 goals for Nigeria's Super Eagles, a record that still stands.
Boy, never been there. Do not waste any time. Any mamma call a cap, your mamma call a cap, where they. It's doing research here. Nonsense. Charlie. Madrid
Just about set to go again.
You see, one year now.
Require the players. Physically, we understand, but mentally, what
you bet didn't say.
That's just what going to boil down to.
Is this less about tactics and more about belief?
Believe on how good you are physically. Because this is
we are game down 3-2 against Chelsea. Garnacho scored the brace for Chelsea, and then Zubimendi, Ben White, Victor Gyokeres won the game for Arsenal. We are still hoping a miracle happens between Morocco and Nigeria.
Yeah. The first half of extra time, the query no be answered. Mommy, I'm banning a couple of mother. Look, someone shall can you coffee. It is extra time. There's a one. The first goalkeeper to touch the ball. You're teaching on him, is that?
Two technical teams that have been
the
changes. Nigeria make one switch in 90 minutes. Versus Simon making his way on for Rafael.
Now,
two changes for Morocco.
Abeloa's first game.
The midfielder make way. Ayub Al-Kabi the centre forward make way for Osama Tarfelin and Hamza Egemen respectively.
Madrid, okay, so I'm going to say competition and yet important things, you know. I'm going to more important. We will be monitoring. Yes. Say, the moon here, no more. The moon here, the blue man. You can't say put but they just
looks to swing past right to side.
Your chewing gum and your chewing style are getting on my nerves. I want to get on your hair, sister. Your hair is so.
Second division side, you married from second division.
I know, she can say one session. 3-2 being from headquarters, just say. I said, now I put it. I am both.
Just had much. Just as Bruno has done.
I was a bolo that it's in my version. Me a buarin.
What I know is that to look like from a Moroccan perspective.
That's what I was speaking when I
was talking about.
I come to Nigeria now to find solutions.
And I don't feel if you are grandma's and bed, mammy, farm, and catch them. Don't
From the corner, Hakimi over this.
I'm bed.
Go!
We will them cry. Team Nature cry.
The Illinois ball are the only players who've played every minute of this game so far.
Rabano, you're here Chelsea for everything.
The second post run.
No more second. Yes, just first leg on there.
Okay, sorry. I know see him. Excuse my friends. Some of them know why from on my breast say.
Surge and then a lovely lateral ball diagonally towards Akoradens. Under pressure from Mazraoui, picked up by Zazuli and Rockers through again.
My
Wins it back. Akoradens deep to help as well, and then hope forward for
Bibo. Nigeria for number you many a buffet number I said because
Usama Targhali looks like he's
just yeah. Sabe, we are seeing.
Putting the boot back on the Feyenoord man. It's not.
And then when you
down,
put the sun,
hearing from the night sky over Rabat.
I don't know if you here.
I don't think
We're
that's
looking
something
in
that will
Nigeria.
make the
We're
players
not
happy.
to say
The penalty.
That's something though we must commend
Penalties is supposed to
the host nation on.
after that keep a bias 5-5.
Particularly after the
Oh,
amount of
wow.
rain we've seen.
As I'm watching him
That's
from
astonishing. Hamza Egamin brings it under control.
I'm fainting in any match in the area.
Akoradens.
Hey, he done this happen.
Really, that was off the shoulder roll.
And young
Disbelief as the referee says handball.
Mommy, what did you rubber if I tell the time now, right?
Mazraoui finding his Alzuri. Now space for Egamin, who misses the target.
Mommy, you come in show. Why? The best should be. Alright? Bye.
Beautiful first touch, but well played. Technically,
Reflection.
the way he was able to outwit the two players was really well. Exceptional work done.
The one replay that Frank Onyeka will not want to see.
Well, if Nigeria wins, that wouldn't bother him.
No harm done, yes.
No harm done.
Iwobi. Now wide, here's Bruno. Moses Simon cuts into the central position. Bruno cuts inside. Then round the outside, delivery is decent. Nayapagan is there and steered forward again by Elanoe. Recovered by Iwobi. It's Bright Osei. Akor. Stabbed to safety by Mazraoui.
That's more like it from Nigeria. Imposing their physicality.
So, rare set piece opportunity for Nigeria. We've got the tournament forward.
In football, in modern football, where very little scoring chances are given to the opposition, set pieces are what goal. You have to use them. That will win the match for you.
No player has had more goal contributions than Lukman this tournament. Can't find the assist here though. Usama Targhali, boot back on, headed away.
We've seen Lukman do better.
Akoradens out for the goal kick. So there's the referee.
That's modern football.
So we're going to see another change. Nigeria are going to make a switch now. President of the Moroccan Football Federation, Suzy Lekjan, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, camp president, watching on. So Bashiru is making his way up for Akor Adams, who's played a different role tonight.
It's not been an easy
Some
game
areas to
because
the power team.
the defense network of the Moroccans have made it very difficult for Akor and Osimhen to play like we've been used to seeing them in the whole tournament. So the last year,
Oh, boy, I'm fair. No more upon the cane and had a video. Quanto young about more channel for no money. Since I fell asleep. What an effect.
Morocco trying to find a way through. He will be nearly cut out the attempted pass, so they'll be back to Massina. Mazraoui.
There's no beauty in the game.
Elenoui. An interesting battle here. Bashiru plays for his arch rivals Lazio. Elenoui with Roma, the two capital clubs in Italy. And they'll be coming face to face on a few occasions, I suspect.
Giallo Rossi, Roma.
Ball from Panama Bonus.
Yeah, the other yellow reds are Galatasaray, who Osimhen plays for. It's actually a different country in Turkey. This is Ozuli. A little bit of space now. Outside Brian Diaz up to flick it to three-way back post.
What's a story now? We
Clear,
get
but
to
not
the
too far. Now he's seeking his first goal. He got a chance to goal bound, but lacking in rhythm. Babali, good footwork, gets him behind the ball.
Not a bad pull-out, but he defended. The position of the Nigerians made it difficult for them to get in. Very good defensive work by Lukman.
When is it the stage where you say the move to win it happens now, or
Me from the lower coach, you won't know.
120 and look for penalties?
The second half.
That's what
You have to give it up.
That's a breath okay.
Full wrist.
Well, there is a risk being taken now. Brahim Diaz has been whipped off 100 minutes into this tie, and Yusuf Nesiri is making his way on. Brahim Diaz will not become the first player to score in 6 successive AFCON matches. This is the first game at this tournament. Well, I say that, the technical team has rushed over. It looks to be they want Brahim Diaz to continue. So either it's to play while the set piece is taken.
Match na yɛ Viana nkɔfo hɛ na asɛ because ada coach no in
I think it was all the first one that you said. I was about to get the second.
I don't know penalty
And they needed to stick to it and then make the change afterwards.
Look funny here.
This is Jim so happy now. Yeah, brother. Come, my name is Dukan.
Not quite floated into a danger area. Nawali, long way out of his area. Yazonyeka.
Solid player. Quiet, but works very hard.
Almost a finale.
Does it? He's really become such an accomplished player at Brentford. Promoted in 2021 in Premier League. Actually made his debut against North African opposition, against Algeria a few years ago. So, change to come, and it's not a popular one.
This evening's loss is called Black Friday. Buy one, get one free. Matches to be a course in 2 different continents. Clubs be are rare, and clubs they have one thing in common. Coaching. The thing is not dangerous. Are you fucking kidding me?
So they lose the direct balls down the flank of Zuli, but both Saibali and Igaben can play down the left wing.
Today's loss is called Black Friday. Buy one, get one free. And if you look at the teams that lost that, they have one thing in common. They sacked their coaches recently and hired another coaches. Yeah, they were let them pressing for me. What am I for? We day. If I look at Tosin, I see Frank Lampard and then game pressing. If they were here, the end will justify the means.
15 shots in the game, so they will listen.
Mama, second division team. Let me more with him. I guess it's what the Abidjan Blues and man. I'm so the more of football. When mass in penny four, when Jaya cross over the edge, madam.
Delivery in, Osimhen now. Flick over, Lookman is underneath this. Ball back. Dangerous for Morocco now. They need to stay on their feet. Delabashiru toward the back post. And the free kick has gone the way of Morocco.
Well, it's like we said earlier, they've got the clear-cut chances, but they've been striking at, they've been profing at the Nigerian.
What's that time in the day?
Before the good come on.
Not
bad. It is so much. The kind of fight slips just at the last moment.
You guys will crack away.
I think somewhere here. Yeah.
The free kick called for contact between Delabashiru and Hakimi.
I was surprised by that call.
Victor Osimhen back to his mark. Lost his footing.
Now this is what Nigerians will be hoping. It doesn't happen now. Victor Osimhen getting injured. He's had a long struggle in history with injuries.
Right. He has. But he gets into such good positions. We are 15 minutes down in extra time, 1 minute of additional time in extra time as Morocco have possession and surge forward into space. Elanawi, Mazraoui wants it, receives now. Ligamed drifts left, Mazraoui into that pocket of space. Elanawi.
Nigeria, we have a boof. What was also a mobile? I guess
Simon in front of him.
I'm one other ball.
But you they are small slew.
Brian Diaz. Elanawi. Brian Diaz wanted that ball first time, didn't receive it. We'll get there to take possession for Morocco. Added time and extra time nearly done. There's Saibali. They go in. Delivery just over the head of Nisiri, back with Mazraoui. Flicking again. Lifted.
Who defend you?
Kick to Nigeria.
I think it was also outside, I think, because it came from the back. Yep.
Well, the referee has decided that is where he's going to end.
I think the first extra.
The first half of extra time. There's still belief in the stands, there's still belief in the country. And neither side to the final just yet.
More penalties in me.
Well, to win this now, both sides have to do the same thing. That's very strange. Both sides now have point strikers that are dangerous in the
And I
air.
just say a
So
train.
both sides now cannot afford to try to
You
get
say you
this
should
magical
take
pass of
Grana,
dribbling through the middle.
Tell us,
You have to look at making crosses in for both sides. That is what will make the difference.
It doesn't matter.
And that is why for the Nigerians, it will be suicidal for Osimhen now to be hurt and not be able to jump. Because the Moroccans just
So be an
and Osimhen like striker in the Nigeria was also good in the area ball. So
What can I read a while 15 minutes now?
Yeah, don't have somebody man.
Usually now when you're child.
Some of them bisa na bisa kama tena
And I say a doom no so that's still in charge.
Difficult to hear.
After he died finish.
The man is on the boss na
And Oba and doom I say no you're child.
okay. And when the manager knows that you got the camera there, microphones, so most times they speak to us in codes. So even if you hear it, you won't get the total understanding.
Munja kasalam go bona mo rada mo kasaba za buya so.
Speaking in code, Eric Schell meanwhile, who's looking to mastermind a final appearance for Nigeria for the second edition in succession. His first edition in charge of Nigeria. He's been in the role for a little over a year now. This is his 18th match in charge. He's only lost twice. And he's built some belief. He's built on the pedigree of this Super Eagles side. Standing Rawali. Maybe, just maybe, the mind will start to flicker towards potential penalties.
Well, I think when you're talking of penalties, the Moroccans, they should be scared of going to penalties at the moment because the pressure will really be on them.
The pressure on the players taking the penalties undoubtedly. On the flip side of that, having Yassin Bono in goal would be a calming influence, you suspect, given his pedigree in saving penalties throughout the years and across competitions.
Now, of course, it's true, but believe me, the Nigerians also believe that Mwabali is very good when it comes to the penalties.
Lookman gets us underway. We've got 15 minutes to determine a winner from open play. Otherwise, it's penalties. Moses Simon in possession for Nigeria. Down the flank, using his pace. Cut out by Hakimi. A little back heel.
Alright, so second half of the
Moses Simon wins it back for a brief
second
moment.
extra time is underway.
Under pressure from
115 minutes played and it's still 0-0 between Nigeria and Morocco. Are we ending up in a penalty shootout or there's some lackluster in there? That's going to happen in the second half
Straight down the middle though.
to end the game.
Your chance for Saibari. Brahim Diaz keeps this in place.
This game has been, for me, I think that it hasn't lived up to expectation.
The hype around it
Yeah.
has never lead up to expectation at all. We thought that we would see maybe Nigeria score, then Morocco to score.
Nigeria and AD abroad was our game. Nigeria and AD abroad. Because one year I said, who should go? Many parents and young coffee as well.
Konango Kaya doesn't want. He doesn't want to carry, but since you know like what to carry.
Yeah, bro.
I can tell you that Morocco are going to make another change. This man, Ilyas Akhumash.
One thing that Morocco keep making changes in so it's such a
attacking player.
And it's such a
Brahim Diaz is now going to make way.
Based on the changes, the Moroccans are playing.
if taking Bayern Diaz off.
Abraham,
Man who scored 5 in 5 makes way. 13 minutes from potential penalties. And Ilyas Akhumash is on in his place, the Villarreal man. A Spanish-based player for a Spanish-based player. Man who spent his youth career at Barcelona. Comes on from a man who's spending his senior career at Real Madrid. We're not going to talk about El Clasico that happened during the week. Brahim Diaz, we will say, is going to return to a club with a different manager. Alvaro Arbeloa is now the new manager of Real Madrid, following the departure of Xabi Alonso 2 days ago.
And you're more trendy. Baby, I'm not.
Yes, if you know, can't stop it.
Baby, I'm not. What draft
The changes that the
in was
workers
yeah.
are making,
What draft
it feels like they are trying to do everything possible not to go to penalty shootouts.
Yeah, there's no defensive change. There's no. All the changes have been attacking.
Attacking.
This weekend is gathering become boring.
Yeah.
Nigeria, I'm going to be Nigeria.
Ajay finding Calvin Bassey.
What a pass again.
My phone now couldn't cheat.
Somebody throwing.
Yeah, you two well for you
From
too.
Delibashiru. Saibari again.
Aye, YouTube.
Little space opening up now. Alfamash puts himself in a pocket, but it's Hakimi who'll receive. Again.
Not there.
Like their time. They 120 minutes is not easy.
It's not easy.
Oh, my brother, I'm going to Nebby. Are they?
They still have to play.
How can you get ball and just pass to opponents?
I think for the inside, you know.
Yeah, boy.
You saw the tailor boots, but it just didn't pick as the way we expected it.
Bruno in behind Lukman. Osimhen was lurking. Saibari looks to hit quickly in transition, and Nesiri is chasing, but Calvin Bassey's there. And the ball back to Nobali. No harm done for Nigeria.
Quick regrouping by the Nigerian defense.
Calvin Bassey is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, only
Iwobi.
Very disciplined.
And now, me and when I go to Nigeria,
Bruno.
Osola Sole.
Words being spoken. As Brahim Diaz, the effort that he put in, unquestionable.
But any of the teams will down with France. Senegal will do better than any of the teams.
Well, I think the talking should be on the opposite side, not to Bruno, but to the Moroccan player.
Certainly some words spoken by Alfamash.
Yeah, he started it.
So playback underway. Bruno takes the set piece. Bassey now Ajay. Osimhen hunting goals, is calling for the long ball out of your screen. Say Nobali has some scrambling to do to reach it. Sorry, nodding it down.
Oh, come on!
Picked up on it, but Iwobi very quickly onto it. Down it goes. And a challenge. But he expected to go his way.
That's
That
tired,
brings him to Nigeria as
it's not easy.
down.
You can feel your legs injury tired, but you have to play. That's how the game is.
First action there, that looked like more like a break.
Calvin Bassey.
The ball on Bully and you're but down.
Diego looking for options. Eventually the ball back to Ajay.
Even press the shots you. The Obia have one person
back to Bruno, who's seen very little to the ball.
The conference is just a Morocco uniform. One keep a Bruno no penalty. Chip penalty.
Lovely touch from Simon.
Chip penalties anyhow.
Sweeps into safety. Through Nigeria.
Penalties anyhow.
Now, Osimhen looking a little gingerly here as he trudges away from Bruno.
Yeah.
I don't see me showing you.
I hope he's not.
Oh, they're really going to be out.
Once again. Because he looks to be limping.
Far side,
They're going to go through.
Battling away, throwing to Morocco, taken quickly by Ingemir.
Such of money no easy.
The emergency in the view of the Moroccan Senegal. They want to try to win this before penalty.
Both these teams trying to find a moment of magic.
This one is also a blue.
Neither one of these sides giving way, giving an inch. Morocco last made a final in 2004. They lost to the hosts.
I think at this point in time, nobody wants to.
No, like the one that
you just want to push in the game. But so when the game goes into extra time, penalties. For me, I think that in as much as Nigeria has a very good goalkeeper, penalty-wise, is going to favor Morocco because of Bono is very penalty kicks, and he is going to literally make 2 out of 3 saves, out of 5. The worst case scenario is 2. So
if it's a good game, who play over them?
So this is not looking good for Nigeria. At this stage, it's not looking good for Nigeria. If you just join us, we are in the second half extra time bits of the AFCON 2026 semi-final, second match, Nigeria versus Morocco. All in around 113 minutes, 114 minutes, and it's still 0-0. None of the teams can seem to find the luck and seal the win. Well, we still have a few more minutes to play. Maybe somebody might just still there. Is this the? Come on. Well, maybe somebody might just steal the luck and then we end the game from here. But if not, we are entering into penalty.
6 minutes left. Second extra.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, Morocco want to win. You want to score and win.
I mean, Morocco hasn't had that. That open that
magic touch now. Even though they are trying very hard. So, Nigerians also have been saying, "Oh, make any proper effort."
No. They were trying to find who's supposed to receive the pass because they were all there. So maybe they're just trying to make way for the one who faces the pole to penetrate, and then they all lost out. Eventually lost out. This was a good scoring opportunity.
Both sides believe me now.
The boy inside makes some way. Nobody they want opening but to make this one.
They don't get to put many chances to strike a goal. But the Moroccans seem to
I think that everybody's
trying. Because they seem like they don't want to go into penalty shootout.
Please engage. Comments. We are still in the prediction zone. Who's going to win? If it enters penalties, who do you think that is going to carry the game? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. And follow us, please follow us. Tap saying
Tap for us to get likes.
So please follow us. Share the live, please, and recommend the channel. We are live on YouTube. Same name, Gossip Stream for Sports as well. Follow us. Is this the goal? Oh, shit. You are like you know go. Charlie, your team 0-0. But this one said the boring part of the Senegal game.
Very.
What is?
If you want
This is not the boring part of the Senegal game. Very boring part of the Senegal game. What is? Oh, this is not looking good at all. Charlie, if the time reaches, may the referee put 1 second set for top. Close.
The Ghanaian.
Where Bombo Cards
They said don't put any minutes on it too.
Oh, changing the scene.
Maybe he cannot play the penalty or he's tired or
the penalty one, the people that get hurt and they play. Penalty, I don't be say who the ball and how we big player start playing. If you get hurt, where you go play. I think that was one of the things that really defined Saka. when England got to the final, that decider moment, he rushed for the Sancho. Or, you know, sometimes you need to have those tests to actually rebuild your confidence.
Uganda makes his way on. For Morocco, it's Elias Benzahir who makes his way on.
Charlie, I didn't get caught penalty. I'm Timio. Nigeria. The support self-made
maybe we don't know. Maybe we don't know.
The support self-made
maybe we don't know. This boy is a good. We don't know.
Very tall, very
117 minutes. 2 more minutes to go. It's like literally 180 minutes. There's 2 more minutes to go.
2 minutes. Plus added time.
Charlie. The defense has been solid. Bruno has been fantastic too. The left back for Nigeria. Very, very, very fantastic. And I think that their interceptions.
What about him that if he's defending, if he's attacking, he's attacking.
Yeah, but then the interception between him and Calvin Bassey is working perfectly. When one goes on the other side to attack, the other one is able to recover better for the person.
Osei has won 9 duels on that far flank, which is a very impressive step in the context of this game. Here he is again coming away.
But then you have to manage. You are tired, but you have to manage so that you just get to the final whistle and decide your fate for penalties. As for penalties, yes, anybody's game.
Yeah, that one 50.
Yeah, but then you still have to put in the effort.
A minute to go to 100.
Go, Indiana! Yeah! Go! Bro, this boss in the score. You make a ball bounce for your front in the score.
Two maba ko em shauli em Kofi Ade. O ka zo ntin e ba na. Oh, Sandy, about 10:31.
Car we don't that's my car there.
We're coming up to that time.
Someone will buy the face, can't remember. They're playing poorly. It's the almost one of football stage line. I was there every new job, you know. I am fit.
Well, I think that it's just about time. Final whistle is almost here. And then we are entering the penalty session of +1. Now only +1 need to swipe.
Daniel, why?
Oh, Daniel, don't do that. Huh? Don't be having mercy on the merciless.
I think the Nigeria coach are bringing his best penalty tickets in the world.
I didn't do the sorry. I want me to have a ball penalty now. Every amount. Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
I pray you do penalty here. You buy Beshe.
He's playing for Fulham now, please.
Winning goal be bani am be cool.
Make a chance for Nigeria. Iwobi look to inspire. Osei.
That's it.
Everybody's trying to protect the game and take it to penalties. Yeah. So we've come to the end of the full 120 minutes regulation time, and we are into the penalties of the AFCON 2026. AFCON 2026 semi-final now. Second match in semi-final between Nigeria and Morocco. Charlie, maybe you do it here. If you've been a footballer before, you understand what I'm saying. When it gets to penalties, especially in big stages, your heart. Bro.
And then what I say penalty now?
Your heart, Charlie, you feel see the pole will make small, like it will make small for your eye top. Small. Keep managing a couple of years here and I'll be right.
I think one picture boy.
Bro, that's what I'm going to more fight.
And then you know about the
football is a kind of
Ronaldo, you watch Ronaldo in a recent interview. And they say Ronaldo. Nah, that be original Ronaldo. Original Ronaldo be that.
Before Cristiano Ronaldo was a Ronaldo.
There was Ronaldo. No, they mean say Ronaldo no be quality.
So if the original
Ronaldo. Bangladesh Ronaldo.
Nigeria is not playing it here, really. Nigeria is protecting their back line. I think they planned for a penalty shootout, so they got it.
Then Senegal organized things it prolonged to entertain the viewers.
Maybe.
Like the people on the field.
That could also be. Nigeria, they don't say them will lose. They talk the new group.
Say that watch a snap back and all that back.
At the bottom of life.
Players who will take the kicks.
Nigeria didn't do well. They didn't do well. They didn't play anything. Nigeria play more like somebody who they entertain.
Now they're looking at.
This one is not. They didn't do well. That's what they did.
Made them why they did the coach do that changes.
Alright, so we are heading towards penalty. We're practically in the penalty section of the game, and then the coach made certain changes. He brought Osimhen off, he brought a couple players on, brought Chukwueze on, and a couple players. Why do you think that the coach made those changes? Do you think that it's for the sake of penalties, or they are just tired? And as a player, our brain or son. Let us know in the comment section.
I think maybe they are the best penalty shooters in the team, so maybe they are playing them. But this coach, this keeper, Morocco keeper, Bruno is a very good penalty keeper. You know how to save penalty. So let's see. You know how to save penalty. I remember Morocco and Spain in the World Cup. When the ball went to penalty shot, he saves most of the Spanish.
And that's not what we've seen here today. But I think at the same time, if you look at both teams, you understand why. The Moroccans are under so much pressure. One of the things at the same time, they're attacking and taking off the Nigeria is very clear.
So we are waiting to see which team is going to win the penalties.
We as Nigeria, we're not going to give somebody. Whereas the Moroccans are thinking, we as Moroccans, we are going to.
Charlie Munya fast now when Munya they are the best me like 1 2 3 for Nigeria made a good match again no feel Charlie, this moment you see one thing I've realized in life is this kind of moment they don't come. So when they come, you don't want to let go of it. You want to enjoy the moment. That's how
it's like because we're not frustrated to just
because
the word they play doesn't make sense.
No, it makes sense. Nothing.
Who steps up? Who takes responsibility? And can Mawali prove to be a hero once again?
I was close to the team that will come and there's 4 reflexes have nothing to do out. But then the penalty, at least there will be some
excitement. Some fun excitement, serious excitement. Alright, so what do you make of that Daniela is officiating to
I would say he has done the work. I don't know why people are online talking, complaining. Every decision he took in the game is perfect. I didn't see any errors in what he did so far in the game. He let the game flow. When he did something, he did it. I think they should give the final to him.
Maybe the Nigerians are expecting a penalty. I won't give penalty.
I think the final game is less more.
Nigeria has a penalty in the Quartier.
Yeah, I think so. But that ball was clearly a handball towards it was Kevin Bassi. Clearly a handball because the hand was moving away from before it touched the sun.
That's what makes the difference. There is a way the player puts his don't kick it foot like we call it in French. I was just about to say, just look at this moment there between Mawali and Bono. Bono had his arm around Mawali for just a moment.
So Morocco is taking the first penalty.
And then the conversation started. Two men who have enormous responsibilities on their shoulders, having a very calm conversation before rather than unfolds. Two men that have huge respect for one another.
That's a Portuguese.
Yeah.
Well, I think what the job here is made it better to win. That's what they said to themselves.
Neil El Ainoui, the Roma man. He's never scored an international goal for Morocco. Now he has a chance to bury the ball deep in the net here as the penalty shootout begins. A place in the final is at stake. As final instructions are issued by the Ghanaian referee to the respective goalkeepers, Stanley Mamali of Nigeria.
Yeah, first was a bit
Gamma
the first taker is,
There's a hush in the venue now.
The penalties are going to kick off.
Places the ball carefully.
Morocco with the first kick. I think this one is
I missed it.
That's what I'm thinking.
For the opening penalty kick,
Yes, sir.
here's a cross from Mamali.
So Morocco scored the first penalty.
As he sends it beyond the
Morocco.
goalkeeper and into the back
I
of the
scored the
net.
first penalty.
Rabat rises.
Well, so I'm touching you.
Well struck. Well struck, not high. Puts at the goalkeeper. Face near the ball.
After the one, the stay on the ball you talk So Nigeria is going to take their first penalty.
Taking the first penalty kick for Nigeria in the shootout.
And the whole game is time. If you spoil and the way I will beat you.
Roar.
One more actually.
Yeah, scored.
Rises above
Wow. One Naija. Shake body.
Yes, 120 minutes.
I know more. I don't want to shake.
Straight to one Troy. I only won't be.
I know where you are possible. Hey, but you are we are your own somebody.
Bashir
Charlie, catch up. I'm gonna catch the ball now. Catch up. Catch up. Catch up. Hey, I will not say the you Morocco.
Morocco have never won a penalty shootout.
They've not won a penalty shootout before.
They've never won it.
Away! Yay!
I'm telling you. The guy that comes every field.
Come on, Naija!
Hey!
Let's go there.
The next one again because they have to play.
Charlie. I didn't beg you. Moro.
and then Nigeria were there.
Moro. I will send this to you. I will send fast. I will send T5. All the players. I beg. Chukwueze.
To give Nigeria the lead.
You are walking.
You are up against Bruno and look at what you just did. Charlie, I'm on background here. Just look at this.
He was walking.
The goalkeeper already very well. Waited, took his
I don't feel like doing that.
Ah!
Are you serious?
About not until.
He's just 20 years old.
Hey!
20 years. Wow.
But he has
Chukwueze, you don't go
great
better for you.
responsibility for himself, for his teammates,
Mwabi.
20
for
years.
his
Yeah, man.
nation. A man who brings X factor to the game.
Charlie.
To the
Two
shoot.
That's nice. That's
Shun.
20 years now.
Shun.
That's nice.
Shun. Ela masasa. Ale na masasa. Ale na masasa.
What is wrong with you?
He really struck the ball very well, hard.
Nigeria didn't know what I say.
Nothing unlucky about that, number 13.
C'est Pascal, mais lui,
Clearly superstitious. Merci, Bono.
Charlie, once baby, I will follow you for there.
Hey, what could you do, also?
Bro, allow my boys.
Hey, she might give my bone play. She might. Hey, no. On the side, he say. He not the better. Yeah.
I love you, boy.
Nice one.
I love you, boy.
Nice one. Let's go.
I love you, boy. Charlie, next one, I'm best saying in the shit.
I won't say anything.
He picked the spot and struck it.
Thank you.
I don't know fucking. See, this guy will score. Oh, bro, this guy will score.
You say money now, but I have faith in the unbeliever.
Hakimi.
Most about passion.
Oh, everybody will score. I don't be Hakimi. Cry.
Who is a pan?
No,
They're short.
What's penalty?
One more shot in.
I said what?
One more shot in goal.
What on him ball?
Bro,
see, if you see player where you see us, you will see. Oh, bomb class player, where player.
Before mini final, Morocco mini final is here.
I'm on Nigeria, welcome home.
Bruno, you've played well.
I think God beg you. I think God beg you.
Bruno,
score this one for me. Oh!
You don't be them, they promise them to come.
Watch it. Hey! I'm cooking my keeper. Come on, you go come. I can't be a winning. Hey! Wow! Yeah.
Just one.
No, you know if the Bruno, you know if Bruno not even watch.
You know it takes a level.
You know even watch.
Left.
That is not the.
But you can't be watching body movement. You don't see Hakimi. Hakimi they come. Not on the back or but you watch the player body movement.
Yeah, Queenie.
No, they're not balls. They're not.
Oh, Enisiri.
You need penalty. Done. They're done. But the frame, why? Well, do crazy with us. Then come up, the one coming to see all the.
I will be shots.
Hey, you shoot.
Long.
Yeah.
Face.
Charlie, never they have best. I don't want 120 minutes. We match. You take there, go bring player. Want something they bring you. Say can't play penalty then rematch. See something can do. Nonsensical player. What something is? Look at the attitude. Look at the attitude you take and play them yourself. See the attitude you take and play them.
Morocco go final.
But this is a moment where you have to feel.
Very useless player.
Those who need to be consoled. There are tears of joy and tears of genuine agony.
Bruno's penalty not here. I'm not doing.
Bro, no. Bruno's penalty is not even annoying as Chukwueze's penalty. See the way you hey, Charlie, what is this?
So if you want their first penalty, shoot out.
Why wouldn't they win? When you have lazy players like this one that come and play more like that, they are dancing for their girlfriends. This guy, how can they win?
Many would have preferred to see this game with the
How can they win?
of the competition.
What kind of football is this? Charlie, mucha suna, my brain. Was 120 minutes. One somebody play 117 minutes.
No, the way things are going.
At the camp, they are the best. 117 minutes. They bring you 1 minute to full time. Means a penalty. We
how many minutes?
We are Chinkwa. Now what penalty? Penalty. Oh, jai. Ah, and then born. Can't be people. Some people can't wait 1, 2, 3 can't play what they are here. Hey, sorry.
You only more about referee, you say referee there, then you have to go back to Ah,
John penalty there, boy.
People have already started on like that.